and I was like, dude, this dog is super cute. It's like Bodhi. And she was like, I can't. And now we got returned, and she's like...
Is that what she had in the car when I went down there? She said she had puppies in the car.
No, those are those Chihuahua mixes.
Oh.
She just literally, she goes, sorry, I couldn't answer your call because I was picking up more puppies because Grant County, they had these poodle mixes that they have to get rid of.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's absolutely insane right now with rescue. Unless you want a poodle mix. No.
Or a Chihuahua mix.
Or a Chihuahua mix. So we got,
They're standard.
I can't tell you guys yet because I got to post it
Tell
on
her
Patreon.
she will love moose.
Is that Debbie?
Yeah.
Debbie's on there. She said you would
No,
love moose.
it was through something.
Oh,
I would have to change the name though.
through text message?
Yeah.
Well, of course you would.
Well, because my brother has a black lab and a moose.
Well, and plus I have Maple's name was Sydney. And I was like, I can't have Sydney because I had Sydney the Cougar. So I couldn't do it. Hi buddy. So anyway, well, welcome.
Yep. Keep watching April too. Keep tapping. She
Tap,
needs
tap,
the love.
tap.
What are we live on now?
YouTube.
Ooh.
Oh, is this
Yeah.
YouTube?
Yeah.
This one's YouTube?
YouTube and Facebook. So I don't go live that often on YouTube, but guess what, patrons? I will be posting what Maple's DNA results are, and they're gonna absolutely floor you.
I was very surprised.
I would have never in a million years, and it's a high percentage too. Of course, she's Chow Chow and Sharpei. That was confirmed, but she has, well, technically she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other breeds in her that you would have never guessed that that's what it is. I would have never. There's no way. So they're guessing she's going to be around 45 to 50 pounds, but they were also guessing that Dobby would be around 65.
No,
So,
April, we're meaning to be live on YouTube, not Patreon.
yes, we're like, I'm saying Patreon, I'm going to post you DNA results first.
No, she was asking if you meant to be only on Patreon because every once in a while
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I did need to go live on YouTube because it's Fundraiser Friday.
And we need fun.
And we need the money. So if April goes off live on TikTok, let me know so that I can log on to TikTok. I didn't want to boot her out because I appreciate all that she's doing, and she's so good.
She
so
is.
good on
She's
that
got
stuff.
good personality for that.
So meat run was crap. But we've been very fortunate that somebody donated some meat this week that allowed us to get through the week. And she's going to continue to donate meat through the week. She said you would absolutely love him. He is available. Hold on.
And he's already learning to talk. His first words are Holly.
Oh, she did it on my personal phone, huh? It's so confusing.
Is that this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a personal phone and I have my business phone, and I have certain people who are connected to both of my phones. And so like I'll get messages from them on random phone numbers. There's no consistency.
Whichever one pops up first is the one I say.
Well, Jeremy called one phone and I didn't answer because I was
Well, you said I had the thing wrong, so I don't remember what I did it on.
Other line, he goes, "What one is this? Is this your business or is this your personal? What line did I just call?" And I was like, I forget what I was doing. Something. I was busy. But
I
anyway.
think you were yelling at neighbors or something. Oh no, that was you.
Oh my gosh. So I'm having a little bit of a discrepancy with my neighbor.
Not here.
My personal neighbor at home. My one day off in like a year and a half. Like I literally took the day off. I didn't like check my phone. I took the day off. I didn't talk to anyone in business. I did call and check in on the staff to make sure all the animals were okay. But other than that, and I'm literally, this is no joke, I am in a very revealing tank top. I mean, like, I wear it to bed, revealing tank top.
It was cold yesterday.
Not in my house cleaning, like mopping the
So
floor.
that's why she wasn't on Patreon.
Very revealing tank top. I was in very revealing booty shorts. And I was like cleaning the tar out of my house. I mean, I was sweating bullets because I was like washing my walls and my floors, and I cleaned my couches and I cleaned my rugs, all my carrier rugs. I vacuumed the whole house. I mean, like I was going to town and cleaning. I did like 16 loads of laundry, washing my curtains and my blankets and my pillowcase, everything. my neighbor knocks on my door. Like, sees my truck in the driveway, knocks on my door. And I open it, I'm like, hi. She goes, Ashley. Yeah. You need to call about the water leak out front of your house. And I'm like, what?
It's literally pouring cats and dogs an hour beforehand. And the whole day.
Before the day before. And my backyard. So I live on, my house has an underground basement. Like, that has like, or half underground. I don't know what you would consider that because it has the windows that look out. But it's still half underground. Anyway, my backyard is a lake. It's a lake right now because it snowed, and my neighbor behind me made his property like a parkland, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm not complaining, but it used to be all blackberries and trees. So we never struggled with any water because it, like, the roots soaked it all up. But now with all that gone, we have like massive water. Like, we're gonna have to put some dry wells in. No big deal. I have a beautiful view. He's done a great job in his yard. No complaints. Just, it's what we're suffering with now. Well, we're on our house, and then it goes like this to our road. It's at an angle. So the water, when it pools up like that, careful when you walk up that hill.
More landmines to
More
avoid.
landmines. It pools out to the road, and it's from my neighbor's house and my yard. Like, we both are on that elevation. It goes through our front yards and out into the road and into the sewer. So she's like, it's puddling around your car that's been parked there for over a year now. I got my truck in April. It has not been a year yet. So I
was like, what is she doing?
I was checking my tabs. So I was like, I didn't even have the energy to fight. I just went, okay. And she's like, you need to call Anacortes because I don't know if you know this, but we switched over to Anacortes. I'm like, I get their bills. Yes, I know.
And
we switched over to Anacortes
you
water.
used to be in charge of the water.
No, waters is
Wasn't it?
It's only septic. The HOAs are only septic.
Oh.
It's not water. Septic only. So it's like, I was like, okay, that's fine. Yep, I'll call them. Which, like hell, I'm gonna call them because it is groundwater coming out. Because on any dry day, she's like, it's bubbling around your tires. I'm like, my brain is going, no, it's just the stream going around my tires. You know. Anyway, it is what it is. But I have to bring the caddy out of retirement because Ryland's birthday's coming up, and for me to take the girls places, I can't fit them in my truck because
How many girls are there?
I'm gonna do 3, but none of them can ride in the front seat. So with Ryland, that's 4. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to bring the caddy out of retirement. Good thing
Doesn't
I
it have a
soda
middle?
yet.
Doesn't it? It's not a bench seat, is it? Or is it?
You have to have
My car,
4 seatbelts.
Yeah,
in
your
the
back one.
my back is a bench, but that's 3 kids
Oh, I thought you just said 3.
plus Ryland.
Oh, 3
4.
in addition to right.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, we'll just have to take the caddy, right? And she's like, your caddy can't fit it either. That only fits 4. I said, the back seat's dodo. And she was like, oh, that's right. You just always have them out because of the dogs. Anyway, so I gotta bring the caddy out of retirement. But I tell you, don't screw with me because I will gladly take my $8,000 car that I've been meaning to sell since April, and I will park it in my front yard, and you can have a good view of my car, and I will bring in pink flamingos and put it all around my car.
I'm
with
so
some speakers.
torn. I don't know who to watch. I can't watch you both.
Why
And then
not?
some of you, like Dan said I can watch 2 at the same time on my phone.
Yeah, so what you watch April. Watch
April's
April,
going
get yours
back and
first.
forth.
So anyway, we with that said, I was very, very upset yesterday, and I answered the door kind of like this because it's like I didn't want to give her the full reveal of everything, and I'm like, yeah.
Hi.
I mean, I'm just like half naked in my doorway, and I literally just laid down in my bed. Like, I just got done cleaning, and I just like literally just laid down in my bed with a glass of water, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here for 15 minutes, recharge, and my ding ding ding, someone's at your front door, and I'm like, oh God. Oh.
Well, at least you didn't throw your phone at her.
No, I'm just gonna park my car in the front
Gotta look
yard.
positive.
Right by my pond. Jink! Right there. And then I'm gonna turn my waterfall on so it's going
And put Dawn dish soap in there so it bubbles.
I kill all my goldfish.
Oh yeah, your goldfish.
Yeah, I have like 7,000 goldfish in my pond, so I need to bring some out.
I'm so conflicted. Ashley, hi. Me too, Stephanie.
You watch April.
I
You
have
used to watch me all the
both,
time.
and I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so
Hi, Chloe.
Do you have pocket cheese?
No.
Chloe,
pockets and some
stay
chapstick
off.
and keys.
Sit. Good girl. Stop. Wait till you guys find out what Maple has in her.
Other than good girl.
I sent it to Debbie. She was like, really? Oh my gosh!
Is she
And I'm
gonna-
like, I know. Off.
Is she gonna forward that to the other owners?
Because what Maple has would not
It doesn't
Doesn't
necessarily.
matter.
Percentages won't be exact,
Well,
but it'll be
Well,
the
sometimes
same.
they may not even
have
have
any of it. I don't know. They'll have the super mutt, but it'll be probably a different percentage. And they looked way more Sharpay than Maple does.
She'd never take a vacation.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it me or is it blurry? It's not blurry on my side.
So
Which one is this? This one's Facebook.
It's blurry for me.
You looked on it? Oh,
nice.
because Holly's been
So
crying.
anyway, some of this was donated, some of it was not. The stuff that was not donated has to go right into the fridge. That is this stuff. Okay, this is all donated. I was your meat wagon. Always I in the meat wagon, Holly. Okay, so we got all this stuff donated. Some cucumbers, kale, some green beans, some cantaloupe. Very grateful for all of that. This is all donate.
Yep, give April the love.
Yes, please.
Tap,
please
tap.
lift April, tap, 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 tap.
She had 300 viewers earlier.
I know, you have to, you gotta like stay really energetic on TikTok or people just go, me. This is all bought.
When will Patreon find out the results?
I can post it here. I just gotta send it to Holly and then Holly can post it. But dude, it's like,
Yep, we're all covered. Well, we had to figure out another platform so I could have two going at the same time.
yeah, because, you know, why not? So,
Cover.
the meat run was like today. Look what I got. Pocket cheese!
Is it still on sale? I could almost see your face walking by. It's still on sale.
I love pocket cheese. Never eat it out of my pocket because it's gone before it can even hit my pocket. And if you don't know what pocket cheese is, you haven't followed us long enough. Okay, so
It's a Holly thing.
the Holly thing.
What's the Holly thing?
I got your pocket cheese for the animals.
Okay, like for me?
No.
For me?
Because you know I'd eat this.
You don't have to feel as bad if you just don't touch meat before you eat it.
Raccoons would be very
It'd be cool if you could figure out how to do those crisps with those, and then you make your own crisps.
Oh, you do. You just melt them. You put them on parchment paper and put them in the air fryer.
That would be cheaper than a bag of the thing, wouldn't it? Especially with them on
The pepper
sale.
jack? Well, but they're not.
Oh, by the way, there's a bag of the pepper jack ones back there.
Did Pam bring them for me? Oh.
Remember I ended up buying?
Oh, from Costco. It finally came.
April is selling.
Oh,
I've just
okay.
been-
What is
I
she
had
selling?
Sal yesterday.
Oh, her
Here, you know
things.
what? This is it. Oh, I don't have the like button. Shoot. Let me know if April goes off TikTok.
Well, you could go on mine.
No. It's not my normal followers.
Oh, I thought you meant just to see when she's.
No. So bought this too. Latos. And now grapes.
And I don't have my selfie stick, so I gotta kind of position the. I
The reason said that
I don't.
because if we got 500,000 likes, then Holly has to get a puppy.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm not on TikTok, don't worry.
And I remember how much I hated holding both phones at the same time.
What does that have to do with TikTok?
If I was on TikTok, I'd tell him the 500,000 likes and you have to go get a puppy train. Anyway.
Maybe we can add them all
what's
up.
with you?
We'll add all of them
I'm
up.
going to a movie tonight, so it has to be
Oh,
Alright,
mm.
tomorrow afternoon.
probably.
It's all for the animals.
I know she'd love to see Maple and Dobby. I could put Maple in the front.
You can like here on here. Wait,
No, it
like
is,
on here.
but you know with TikTok, it's like you can get like millions of
YouTube.
Yeah. So this is kind of a part of the meat run that we got. This is a box I had him scan out, I think.
April has a couple chargers, a couple of yours, one of mine.
She has yours.
Oh, that's it?
And then she has her own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have more than that here, though.
Yeah, we have another charger. So this is what we got. This is what we get from Walmart. This is our throwaway meat. As you can see, like, it's not the right color. This stuff doesn't have a date on it.
My son used to call pocket cheese baby cheese.
Pocket cheese is a real thing.
I didn't think pocket cheese was a real thing.
That's disgusting.
My son used to call pocket cheese baby cheese. I don't know.
Oh, I called it pocket cheese because it's cubes.
Yeah. And it was always in her
Oh.
pockets.
Because we used to buy a big block of Tillamook and we used to cube it all. And man, your fingers and hands
Your
were just
wrist
hurt so bad. You get the Costco bag one, and like we'd cube it all, or 2 blocks of it actually, and we would cube it all and put it in our containers so that we could easily. And they actually prefer cube over shredded. So when they had cube cheese on sale today, I was like, I'm gonna get it.
And when you try and shred it, our shredder usually would like melt it down.
Jam it.
I mean, it would.
It
It's
was not
so
as,
gummy.
It was not as good as the shredder I have at home. That also has to do with sometimes I didn't get Tillamook cheese, and if you didn't
Oh, I
get
know.
Tillamook cheese,
They use like vegetable oil in there,
it was
and
like you had to like wiggle it, and the cheese
It was
went
like,
down with
yeah.
it.
is it that cheese you can actually light on fire?
Probably. I don't get that. I only eat Tillamook. So anyway, because I'm a snob.
She's a cheese snob.
I'm a cheese snob. I like cheeses. Like I went and got special cheeses so I could actually like make a cheese salad. To be quite honest.
Signal loss.
Oh,
my phone.
Goodness.
Lobster tail.
For the
Hey, Critter and Co's on.
hey.
You might be seeing Holly later.
Yeah, you might be seeing Holly tomorrow. I'll let you know here. She got permission from one. Now she's just waiting on the other. And I just hold him for us.
What's that?
No guarantee.
And I don't know. Your mom was like, I don't care, Holly.
And then her aunt.
Was like, you little shit. Well, come on, she's gotta have a black cat and a black dog. And you know what the best part is that almost all of our, a quarter of our animals out here are in helping Critter & Co. And Critter & Co. is a great adoption program
Yeah.
that rescues animals, and to be able to help with that overflow is like a really awesome thing.
Mm-hmm.
There is a dog that she's looking right now to help rehome. Luna, I believe is her name, 9-year-old, not well with cats and other dogs. I'm sure she could get over that if you're willing to put the work in, you're willing to do the right stuff by muzzling her and getting her used to animals and doing the desensitizing at Home Depot and yada, yada, yada. I'm sure she would get there. She probably wouldn't be BFFs with any of them, but she'd get over her reactivity. But she loves kids. She loves people. She's super, super sweet. She's a 9-year-old girl. She just needs a place to live out the rest of her life, which, you know, that breed, probably about 12 to 13, sometimes a little bit older. So she just needs a good home for the last few years of her life.
Mm-hmm.
And
They have a
older
lot
dogs
of
aren't desirable.
birds. They have reptiles. They have everything over there.
I know. My board of director, Danny, adopted 2 geckos from Critter & Co. So check them out. I mean, if you're local, and Debbie drives and will meet you places. She's constantly picking up dogs down south and things like that. So even if you're down south and you want a good dog, and Debbie's honest about stuff, so she'll tell you just right at the back, no, I've seen this, I've done this dog does this dog does that. I don't feel that this dog has this problem, but you know, this is what they said, and yeah. So she's really honest with you when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and the dog Moose that just got returned just didn't fit the lifestyle of the person who adopted him, brought it back per her contract, and now might be coming out here and being a Because We Matter dog, but not mine.
We don't know.
We do know because Holly actually took the initiative to call her parents and ask, which she has not done yet.
Okay.
What?
Dog and Ball says there's a pasta salad here in the Midwest that's booty pasta, cubed cheese, whatever kind you want, dill pickle cut up, and mayo and garlic, dill, onion, chive seasonings.
Cheese?
Say it, that sounds pretty good.
Booty pasta, though.
I don't know what booty pasta is.
Booty.
It's like pirate booty.
I wish I... Can you do that again?
Only happens once. Well, you know what's so funny is Rylan, she was like, Mom, did you know?
Oh, bow tie pasta, not booty
Bow tie.
pasta.
Okay.
It said booty pasta.
You always check your head on
I
that,
said,
right?
does that hurt?
Rylan comes in, she goes, Mom, I get it now. And I'm like, what? She goes, pirate booty? Booty is treasure? And I'm like, yes, Rylan, that is correct. And she's like, so it's like pirate's treasure of... I'm like, what did you think it actually meant? She goes, well... I'm like,
Pirate butt popcorn.
she never understood it. Now she's like, I get it. I understand now. And
That's
I'm
so
like,
funny.
So, oh, hey, Holly, we got something very interesting.
Okay. Is it in this box?
Parked there for over a year now.
She's still brewing on
they're
that.
gonna be so excited.
They're not hamburgers.
They're not hamburgers. What are
Read
they?
it.
Horse.
Wow. A lot more fat in it. They might like it.
What?
I don't know. So these
Oh,
are...
it's bacon and cheese flavor. So it's not actual bacon and cheese in it.
I
I
keep
don't know. It looks like it has cheese in it. It's boiling out of it. No, it has cheese in it.
it's boiling
Oh,
out
so
of
they're
it.
okay. So
Is it Tillamook though?
It's a pork and cheddar
Maybe they'll
and
eat it.
bacon. And I didn't know because when I read it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to try those. And then I read they were pork, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have to try those because I won't have a pork burger. That just really grosses me out. They make me want to vomit.
Yeah, sometimes we see things in here that we have to actually go and buy one to see how that tastes.
Just because it's
Or just like,
so, look at those.
what in the
They
world?
get $38 a steak.
Mm-hmm.
They eat better than we do, that's for sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to eat any of this stuff, so.
No, if you saw the trash cans I took it out of, you'd be like, what? And when I leave there, my hands smell so bad.
And they're so sticky.
I wash them before I leave, and then when I get to food services, I wash them again because I still have smell on them.
But we'll come across things we've seen. We're like, wow, I didn't know they carried that. And we'll actually have to go back in and check it out. Wagyu.
$20 for this.
That's actually cheap for, that doesn't look like real Wagyu though.
It is really good.
That's fake.
Real Wagyu, doesn't it have to come from Japan, I think?
Oh, sorry, Chloe.
Oh, thank you.
No, Chloe.
She won't eat that.
All right.
That's okay. Booty pasta was funnier.
We pasta was- Okay. So,
It doesn't look too terrible. I mean, for what you got. I mean, the last couple has been like 3 boxes of junk meat.
yeah, no, I didn't get a box of sausage, but
Yeah.
what's coming is not good. Because I literally picked out a box like, can you scan this out for me so I at least have until Tuesday? And he was like,
I guess, Ashley.
and then he started talking to me. He's like a really good cook, right? So like, I've never tried his food, but like he talks like he's a really good cook because he's just telling me about a crab macaroni and cheese that he
Oh,
makes.
okay.
And he was like,
You say crab?
have you not had crab macaroni and cheese? Have you not? Okay, so I don't like seafood, but oh my god, crab
I'll
macaroni
have-
and cheese.
I'll have crab over lobster any day of the week.
That was our conversation. That's what we talked about.
I'll eat fish sticks with lots of ketchup. I'll eat tuna fish with lots of mayo.
I do the triple dip with my fish sticks. Like I go like ketchup, barbecue tartar.
And I'll
Skipper
eat
days,
shrimp
man.
as long as it's very highly breaded popcorn shrimp. That's about it. The shrimp, I don't mind the taste. It's the texture thing. The texture has to go away. It's too chewy.
Crab, I have to have it in something. So that I
Like
was like,
butter.
No, I was like, we had a gift certificate for Anthony's, and so Aaron and I went to Anthony's. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get this $50 thing of crab macaroni and cheese because we had a big gift card, and oh my god, it like melted in my mouth. Like it was like the best thing I've ever eaten. And I've never had it again because I can't afford it. But it was so good. Anthony's super.
A crab po' boy, those are good
I
too.
don't need to be lifting
Crab or
these, I can
shrimp.
do it.
That one was like.
And so we only got 2 boxes of crab meat.
Yeah, they don't have po' boys over here. You can find them everywhere in the south
Stuck.
and the
Yeah, rip my
east.
pants.
Oh, that sucks.
I did hear a snap.
I did too.
Just checking.
It would have been my belt thing there.
Did you guys like rotating days off? Do you think you'll keep trying it?
Yes.
I was like, yes, as long as my neighbor leaves me alone.
I'm just not gonna answer. I'll come on there and be like, I'm not home, bitch.
Peace.
Didn't you see that caddy move 3 feet? I'm putting it in neutral.
Isn't
It
that
won't
what?
even turn on right now.
Isn't that what your neighbor did? Your other neighbor?
Oh, what?
They
At my parents'
he
house?
just moved his house, his
my
car.
dad did that. To
No,
my neighbor.
the one down from you.
Oh, it was all in his driveway.
He just moved them around.
No, he didn't have to touch them. They were in his
He just had to
driveway.
start them.
No.
I thought you said something like that. He just had to start them or something.
They called the county on him. I got a letter from the county saying your neighbors are coming against this neighbor, and they want him to clean up his hoard. His hoard was he had 4 cars in front. He had a little rock frog on one of them, and then he had like 6 or 7 boxes on the porch. That was it. That was his hoard, and his yard was a little overgrown. But who freaking cares? So they're like, we would like your support. And I told him to just F the right off.
Yeah.
Because I was like, he pays his property taxes, he pays for his house, that's his house, how he chooses to live with it. The people across the street can build a dang fence if they don't want to look at it.
Yep.
They're the one who bought the house.
Way to spend those taxes, Skagit County.
Anyway, so I told them to screw off because I'm not going to complain about my neighbors in that regard. That's their house, they do what they want with it. He got the letter from the county to clean up his yard, and so he went and he turned on all of his cars and just sat there and went, wow, 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 like for like 2 hours and just revved them. And I was like, that is awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
I was like, I have no complaints about you. You do you. You do you. You hoarding is not my problem. That's your problem. So,
Yeah, that's why they haven't gotten anything on you. They're like, wait, Ashley? Oh, no, we can't do 2 Ashleys. We can't take on Ashley twice.
I used to be very involved in the community, and then there was like a lot of like retirement drama in my community, and I couldn't do it because it was so petty.
I don't understand why people think it's their job to complain about people's yards or houses.
You know, all I know is that it's just what happened was a water main broke. They had to go into his garage to fix some stuff. And some of the boxes came out that were in his garage, and he never put them back. That's what happened. And it's like, who cares? Like, who really cares? And so and I have some neighbors that take really good care of their yard, but they're retired and they're at home, and that's all they do
all the
day.
time.
And I every night I hear my neighbor turn on his little electric leaf blower, and he blows the driveway every single night. And good on him.
Yeah, it's
good on him.
his
I'm
prerogative.
at the point where I'm just gonna plant calla lilies all down my thing so it just overgrows and I don't have to mess with it anymore.
I did
That's
clover. It hasn't taken over yet, but
No.
instead of a lawn, I did a clover lawn.
My
And
gravel thing.
on the side
On
of
the
the.
side of the wall that Aaron and I have been talking about replacing for 17 years, which is obviously not going to happen, so I just might as well just do something different.
After the deck.
The wall's never going to happen. A new driveway is
Like
never
pouring a new one?
Well, pouring the wall would have been better, but we were going to do pavers, like actual the good pavers,
Uh-huh.
and do the paver wall on the side because he did a rock wall, and it falls every once in a while.
Yeah.
When the kids jump across or.
Yeah, and so Aaron's like, let's do a paver wall, but then if we do a paver wall, we have to replace our driveway because our driveway needs to be replaced. But I don't want to pay $7,000. I'm like, you can do the freaking work. You do concrete. And he was like, I don't want a tie rebar. And I'm like, you tie rebar for a living? And he's like, well, yeah, I mean, I could do it, but concrete's like $100 a year.
Does it just need patching, or do you need a whole new?
We have to literally take the whole thing out and.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah. Well, over 17 years of all of our vehicles, like there's just like.
So what you need is someone to come steal your driveway, like they did to that one lady.
Someone stole someone's driveway?
Yeah, they literally like took all the concrete.
Well,
April just got someone to howl with her. That's
whatever.
awesome.
Well, mine's not cement.
Oh.
Mine's tar.
Is yours tar? Oh.
Yeah. So it's the black tar. I told Aaron, I was like, I'd be happy with us even coming and putting a layer of tar to fill all the holes and just have, and so like they do for the roads.
Yep.
And we'll eventually work it down. Like we got 17 vehicles at the house. Like we'll get it to go down.
Rotate the cars around and.
I even thought about doing even more. So on my side yard, right by my shed, Aaron and I had talked about getting a trailer a long time ago, and so we talked about taking all those junipers and that maple out, and then parking the cars there, or parking the trailer there where we got it. And I'm at the point now where I'm just gonna take it off and I'm just gonna park my caddy in front of it so she can have just a better view. I'll take out all the beautiful junipers, which junipers smell so bad.
They really do.
And so. They smell like cat piss.
For some reason, I'm thinking of your cat.
Yeah.
I'm like, juniper smells so bad.
Take all those junipers out, cut the maple down that I told Aaron to cut down about 6 years ago, or else it was going to overgrow and mess up the lines. And he was like, man, it won't grow that fast. Now it's like almost a full tree. So I was like, so cut that down and just put some gravel down, and I'll just park my caddy right there. Really?
I'm just waiting for the last box to see what's in there.
That's crap.
Oh, is it crap? Okay.
That's crap and that's crap. This goes to the dumpster. So let's go see some animals. So it's fundraiser Friday. We're gonna go give the wolf dog some boxes to tear apart.
That we are.
So you guys ready to go do that?
Rock and roll.
Back to Jeremy. He can stop being a. You want to zip tie them together like I suggested?
Were the carabiners the ones you wanted?
From Stephanie? No, they don't work. But they do work for bird toys and for hammocks.
I just put up both of Kinky's hammocks.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like totally crowded in there now?
No. I gave Adagio the cargo net, and he went straight for it and loved it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go look at that first. And then we're going to go give the wolf dog some boxes you guys can watch them tear apart. We do need funds. We have an $11,000 matching going right now. We also have a campaign that if you enter into it, you get to win an I Support the House sign, and we get your photo put onto our support wall, which we're super excited about. We have 20 more of those available for winning. And
we have that Patreon thing going on right now.
The Patreon thing going right now. All new Patreons are getting entered in to win a wolf drawing. All old patrons, don't worry. We are going to take care of you too and have a special raffle for you also.
So if you're not a member yet, guys,
become a member.
do it to it.
This morning, you're going to see me in my pajamas loading tickets up.
How often do you go live on Patreon?
I was alive out here. I was about that with my pajamas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I came out here and was like, I had my work boots on with like my pajama pants and my...
I was trying to think about it. I would go, you have chickens at home?
I mean, my pajama pants are joggers, so it's not... And then I had my actual pajama shorts on underneath those.
We use red cedar trees here in Kansas as wind blockers and privacy fences. I think around here they use a lot of poplars. Poplars are like the farmers' go-to for
Go ahead, sorry.
Privacy blockers.
You brought it out here.
I had it out here yesterday. I'm bringing it back. Get all mad at me.
Hi, Dodge.
She says, okay, as long as they work. PJs and boots, Janice says.
What I was in.
We might actually be good because no TikTok in here.
I know. So, this is Adagio. You have the hammock sideways.
Just one of them. That's the only way I could hang because that one's slightly bigger. And he can still go into either side of the thing. So
That's a new one that Lisa just made.
Oh, I can go closer. I don't know why I'm standing back here.
So Lisa made us that beautiful one right there, and she also made us that one right there too. Hi, Dodgy. What are you doing? Hi, buddy. Hi, babies. What are you doing, handsome? Hello.
Stephanie says, okay, as long as they work.
Hello. Hi. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing?
I know, can you believe it's March 1st already?
No, I gotta figure out my kids' birthdays. I was talking about it today with them, and I was like, God, when do I have time to even do that?
What do they want?
Well, Chef got his birthday present already. Hi.
What'd he get?
Season tickets at Sky Speedway.
Oh.
Hi.
Adagio is our most interactive. Yeah, let me know if this stops working, guys, because I can see we're down to only one bar.
So this is Adagio. He is a two-toed sloth. I do appreciate how the other hammock, the flower one, is closer
To the top, yeah. It's because it's smaller, so I was able to stretch it out further.
Yeah. No, I like that because when he goes and hides in that in the morning and I have to clean his windows.
Yeah, once he figures out to go in there, he gets very protective over his hammocks.
He's got a lot of paw prints on his windows.
Yeah.
So Adagio's like, you didn't bring me food. Where's his food?
I was waiting for you to get here. I don't have it. All I have is zucchinis.
So anyway, I hate this out. For some reason, I don't know why I bothered doing stuff. But he is one of our most social guys here. He's very, very, very sweet. He's always like, he's funny because he actually prefers vegetables over fruit. Where Rian, you have a grape and she's, oh God, I scared the shit out of me. You scared me. I thought you were a tortoise.
Dang tortoise, man. He pushes on that thing so hard.
I actually saw how you got out yesterday.
He step on the other guys.
He literally pushed Speedy over. Like he took him and he pushed him over and then he climbed on him and tried to climb out.
So if I keep that like that, when he goes over, he just turns around and goes right back over the thing and goes back in by himself.
He's a dork.
Connection is perfect here. Awesome. Good to hear.
So, but anyway, this guy right here, so let's go give the wolf some stuff, but I wanted to see Kinky's hammock and show Lisa too that her hammock is hung
it's up and they're enjoying it.
They will enjoy it tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if they went into it. I did it yesterday.
Oh. They're gonna love that. So anyway, we're gonna go this way.
Yep, those are versions 2.0 after her original one. Her original one worked great. They tore it to pieces.
They separated the seam and climbed into the seam. I got it.
This one is, yeah. This one so far, both of them are destruction proof.
Yeah, so the old one she did a really comfy layer of like minicky fabric and regular fabric, and he tore the seam and crawled in between the two layers. And so now she did it to where there's no like space in between the two layers. It's
How did Bird get out the other day? A bird got out?
What bird got it? Oh. Poppy.
Oh, if you leave the food door,
I didn't leave it open.
is that where he got out though?
I don't know.
Food or water?
I don't know. I literally was cleaning the bird trailer, and then I was emptying the bird foods and mixing it all together. I squatted down, and he came and he flew and he attacked my back. It's on live, so it's not happen. So I took my vest and I just put it by my ears because I didn't want my ears to be eaten. And I got him off of me by putting him on the trash can like this because he was holding on like this, going ah, ah, ah. And I put him down on the trash can, and he stepped onto it. And then I took the stick to have him step on it because he will bite me.
He's afraid of sticks.
Yeah, so I got him to scared him back in his cage. Found that out.
What did he get out of? Everything was closed?
Yes.
He opens it and closes it behind him. Okay.
It's not on the live to see how he got out because he's like off the side. And so like he like goes and he like opens the door and he's like, haha, I'm gonna F her up. And he pulls the log and just like takes off. And he comes after me and I'm like, oh my god. And I realized he caught me. I thought it was Cinder at first. And I was like, oh, Cinder. I'm like, it's not Cinder.
Sometimes when I do his seeds, because they're so close to the thing, I just turn around and get seed. He'll dash out of that little door and go, ha ha, and fly onto my back. And then he's like, ha, ha, hey.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Chloe, come.
All right. I have to think I have to go get Maple her next set of shots.
Oh, is she due for those?
I don't know. I gotta look at the paperwork. I have to stay on top of vaccinations out here for dogs because there's so much wildlife.
Especially something like parvo,
Out here. Yeah, probably. That's not very common here,
but it's very contagious.
yeah.
I mean, you can walk across somewhere that had it and it be on the bottom of your shoes. There was an outbreak years back of parvo in, holy cow, in Oak Harbor. It was really bad.
Cougars and banana boxes.
Oh yeah. All right. So fundraiser Friday. Is April still on live?
I think so, because Dan was saying how she just made someone howl.
Okay.
She got someone to howl with her.
Awesome.
That's so awesome. So we're gonna give some boxes to the pups here, and some catnip to the pups. Them here. What else are you gonna put in them?
So that's for the cats. You want to put catnip in?
Yeah, we have a big bag. No, yeah, let's do that.
I figured for this cat.
I'll tell you what. That duck, man. Fitz, there is Fitz still getting you?
Huh?
Is Fitz still chasing you?
No, he's been dead the last 2 days.
Has he?
Yeah.
I better work with them some more.
No, they're in their night runs. We've had wind the last 3 days. It like hasn't stopped.
And it's been like intense. Like if I leave my gate open, it's like on my porch.
Oh, you got a new gate. Did it work?
I jumped over it that day.
No, the baby. You said you just got a new baby gate. It just came.
Oh, that's for my kitchen. So I stay
Oh.
on my kitchen. And there's no dogs allowed in my kitchen while I'm cooking food. I am not gonna have Milo here in my food because I've been cooking a lot more lately with my kids. She's just getting boxes ready for the animals.
You need a Because We Met Her TikTok and a backup so you and April could go live at the same time. This is very not going to happen probably
Yeah.
again. I mean,
It's
maybe
just
once every other year,
So
once a year.
So Holly's gonna put some catnip boxes in with the puppies here, but we're gonna roll back up a little bit so that they're not nervous.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to have a backup just in case one of them gets flagged for
You know,
something.
honestly, so I can tell you, let me tell you what's happening with a lot of rescues and stuff right now. They are all leaving TikTok and Facebook. After House is coming out of Facebook.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because he did a video the other day and goes, listen, I do not private message anyone through Facebook. He goes, you do not know how many women think that they're in a secret relationship with me.
Let's talk about these private messages we get. Because when I have
I get a lot of dirty messages.
the iPods. Not iPods. What? Earbuds.
AirPods.
Yeah, AirPods. Yesterday, multiple people, well, it's the same person, sent multiple times a message to her Instagram, and I got to hear it over my music, and let me tell you, that's really inappropriate.
I get
What? It tells you your messages over your ears?
Yeah, it does it on my phone, but
Wow.
like
if you have your AirPods in, it tells
Yep.
you your messages. Yeah. So, I also got those messages.
I was like, wow.
Watch so and so take something so and so, and like it was so bad and so inappropriate. And that's Facebook and Instagram, right? So I get lots of sexual stuff on Instagram. I get lots of sexual stuff on Facebook. I had to turn off my messenger for that reason because
And that's why you got rid of that one platform, too.
oh, Snapchat. Yeah, I got rid of Snapchat because it was filthy. It was dirty. So
Why are they...
because she has boxes and it's windy. Way to go,
Run,
Holly.
it's Holly!
I know.
They're gonna love that. So she's getting boxes for them to tear apart. They have some catnip in it. Wolves love the smell of catnip.
Oh, that
It's
smells
strong.
really good.
Yeah, it's strong. Oh, here comes
Just
Calvin.
What's in it?
Catnip.
What's making it smell? Other catnip doesn't usually smell.
It
Guys.
just like a way stronger version of that.
I feel like that tree is just gonna go. Even though it's probably one of the strongest trees out here, it has that slight angle to it. I just feel like it's gonna just snap.
It's all the ones we don't would never expect that usually
So,
do.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll come over this way. So we'll get the cats and boxes too. We'll come back to them getting into the boxes, but it takes a little bit of time. Here goes Calvin. And Luther, he smells it. So they're a little on edge right now because it's so windy out, and with wind comes trees falling. The wolves know that, and so Echo is the worst. He's constantly like this, just watching the tree branches up above. It makes him very, very, very nervous. So we don't like windy days here. 4 more boxes for the pool back there. Okay, let's go to the cats because they're going to be the most entertaining.
Our cougar tarps held on so far. That's good.
Let's go give the Cougars some boxes. Alright. I feel so out of whack not being on TikTok. I feel like there's like 9 million questions coming through, keeping me busy, and now I know. I don't like it.
We got 16 on Facebook and 13 on YouTube, or vice versa. I don't know which one's which.
My personal phone is Facebook.
I don't know which one's that
The
either.
big one.
Oh, okay. So Facebook we have 13 and 16 on YouTube.
Oh, you're hungry because I see your turkey. Buried it.
Buried the turkey.
Turkey.
Cougars.
The cougar.
Cougars and catnip. The girl's like, don't be a brat. You're not hungry. And boy is, you eat your own.
I'm just glad we didn't have to follow you on Clap. That was actually my suggestion. Well, we could try Clap.
I'm on the clap. Except for the clap is an actual name for an SUV, which is really troublesome. So, golly, it's windy. It's like a high wind though, and it like swoops down here every once in a while.
Ugh.
I know, the wind's blowing a weird.
Yeah, I get that warm weather out here so we can do our pressure washing.
Oh, they can't open anything.
Yeah. So this morning as I was driving over to Walmart, you know how you're a kid, you look at stuff?
Never heard of the Clap app?
Yeah, you don't waste your time. So, I'm not a supporter of the clapper. It's pretty raunchy videos. Anyway, so
Weather's crazy in Olympia, no matter, all of them are here waiting for you, and all of us, and for us to watch them.
So I was driving over to Walmart today. And you know how you look at clouds and you make shapes out of them?
Yeah.
So I looked over and I was like, had a double take, like, what is that cloud shape like? And it literally looked like a guy like this, like Superman. It was like this. I was like, that's totally cool. Like, it looked like Superman was in a cloud, like flying. And then that all of a sudden changed into an alligator. And then it changed into a dragon. It was the coolest thing.
It was like morphing in front of you.
Yes, it was amazing. Girl's faster than she wants to be. Nice. But it was super cool to watch. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And the dragon that it finished on was like super awesome.
Wow, that didn't have very much in it. Oh, is that a different
she goes.
container?
Yeah.
I'm watching her.
No, I'm just saying, he's like, I'm not walking past that lady.
She's crazy.
Yeah, she's nuts. This is how we keep their claws in check. Walk to the other one so boy can have this one.
And they're gonna start. Look at those paws.
She's getting so old. You're getting old. That is the one advantage of not having a thing. Hi, boy. Oh,
Except
there
I
she
can't
goes.
feel my fingers.
Your hands are cold.
A little bit.
Yeah, come eat this one.
She looks right at Holly and
She's like, don't you use a jab stick.
don't you jab me.
You see if Holly walks down here with the rake or anything, she's like, no!
Run!
The jab stick! I don't want a medical visit. I don't want it.
You know what? I know you guys like banana boxes. Your heads like popped in the middle. Haven't you seen the photos yet?
No. I don't want
So they like wear a banana
What do we put a drum in his greenish tube?
Huh?
Did you put the drum in the greenish tube?
I don't put it in the greenish.
What?
Oh, okay. Like he's in the car.
They don't like Holly, LOL.
No, only girl.
If you want Holly, you call your dad. I'll go get Moose for you and bring him to tomorrow.
There'd be 8.
Sounds like you want to go see Debbie.
I do want to go see Debbie.
She wanted to go down the other day.
I was going to, but I had to go to April's work.
Okay, let me go over here.
Go attack Holly.
Get her. Lock her in.
Sprayed catnip on his toy.
Why over there?
I don't know. Holly got sprayed over here.
Well, if it's hanging toys, I have a sprinkle over here.
I got the sprinkle for the platform, but I got the spray for his. I know, but we want him over here.
Oh, I gotta get that one. I gotta do that probably soon. Because that's gonna be one piece that.
Oh. What's up in that window? You guys are bad.
That is not. And she was the common sense in that sentence, so that was funny to me. It's raining. I looked up.
Well, I was undercover, so I shouldn't have been.
Yeah, he does have both those sides.
Yep, when I'm doing deep cleaning in here, I lock him from side to side.
Makes it easier to deep clean.
Because then he's not trying to play while you're cleaning.
Hey, buddy. I haven't seen you in a couple
Is it
weeks.
supposed to be cold like this weekend too?
Yes.
And all next week.
It changed. Last night it showed snow today, tomorrow, and Wednesday.
Boys at the box.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday of next week are supposed to be sunny but cold.
So I totally bought one of these for Mika.
Oh, you sent me the video. Yeah, she pulled it all the way down the hallway and let's go of it. I need to order another one of those for my cats too, because my cats love those things.
She loves it. So does Boo.
Yeah.
Are those the one that tweet? They go tweet.
No.
No.
No,
just-
no.
It rattles. Well, this one used to rattle.
Hey,
You know how
buddy.
annoying those Tweety ones are?
Yeah, nothing that makes noises allowed in my room at night.
No.
I'll trade you guys. Going to be 80 degrees today. Wow. That is a little warm. 70 is good. I'm happy at 70.
I'm happy
60.
at 80.
60, 70.
I'm happy at 80. Okay, boy went back to his box, so we can go in there. We had to walk away so he'd go in his box.
I can't open things.
Stand up.
Jeez.
Oh, sorry.
Chop, chop. He's like, I got it. Go in and spit. Are you in your box? Is it windy?
Hey, think about that, boss?
I think it's good enrichment.
I think the photos of the original banana boxes went to Patreon only
Oh, did it?
categories. Is it raining? Is that why you're not into it, girl?
Only when he looks up. Yeah, she was done pretty quick with that.
It's raining.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not a big. Well, she doesn't like. She's kind of a grazer. She kind of just like, play. Okay, I'm done. Play.
Max stared at it. Just so cute.
Isn't he adorable? He's looking so good. He's lost quite a bit of weight. It's been a 3-year process to get him down to a good weight. The previous president believes in overfeeding animals, and we do not. So we had him to lose quite a bit of weight, and he's looking really good right now.
Is.
You can see Blue, or Laszlo. Hi, Laz.
Your box is coming.
You're just a little kitten.
So either today or yesterday, Patreon photo was him in his refrigerator box. I'm like, oh.
Oh, little guy.
I know, it's a little bit smaller than a refrigerator box.
He loved that refrigerator box. We need somebody to buy us another refrigerator. We need it. Well, my point of asking that was because I think that I'm just going to take a couple boxes then and just put it in the red thing. It's supposed to be cold.
Yeah, you can. Just not the chicken.
No.
Okay. Any of the chicken, put it in.
There's like no chicken.
Oh.
That's next pickup.
Let's pick up.
The large thighs, unfortunately. Not bone out, boneless.
Oh. Do you love when your pocket dials 911?
No.
What is the scam? Yeah, the high tomorrow is 43. The high on Sunday is 41.
Okay. Well, at least I don't deal with these are meat.
Thank you, Dan.
See, I love when the head pokes out.
That's
Dan
what you
just
meant.
donated.
I think it got stuck on his head.
Always a kitten at heart.
That's good. I think he can actually clean himself.
It's inside.
Yeah. Dave can't do it for him.
No?
Oh, that's awesome, Stephanie. Stephanie raised about $244 with her birthday fundraiser.
She did. I
Stephanie,
saw
you're
that.
amazing.
Thank you, Stephanie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my camera froze.
Happy birthday, dear Stephanie.
What the heck?
Happy birthday to you. He's so stinking cute. I can hardly
She said
stand
it's
it.
still going. She's still pushing.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Yes, this is not a zoo. Sorry, I probably missed a comment over there. Did I
No, we
miss
are
a
not a
comment?
zoo. We are a wildlife sanctuary education conservation center.
Hey,
we
Mark.
do wildlife education, conservation, and sanctuary. We are a place for animals to come and live the rest of their lives and be a forever home
there
for
it
them
is.
that would ultimately be euthanized if we didn't do it.
Well, do you want to attack this question
Is it
or statement?
okay?
Barbaric that we still cage up animals, close all zoos and carnivals.
Well, you sound ignorant. I'm sorry.
Let me answer your question a little bit more politely. So if you actually did your research about zoos and sanctuaries, you would realize that zoos and sanctuaries are the reason why animals that are nearly gone extinct out in the wild are able to have a comeback and be able to come back, like the American alligator that was almost completely eradicated. And we were able to be, thanks to zoos and sanctuaries and conservation efforts, we were able to bring them back. Now, if an animal can be wild, please let it be wild. I do not disagree with you on that. But I can tell you that when you go into a zoo, it is very rare, at least the zoos up here, that I see animals pacing, nervous, uncomfortable, and it's very apparent when that is taking place. A lot of petting zoos or sideshow zoos, show zoos, you see a lot of that pacing and stuff, and that's absolutely terrible. The animal's very unhappy. It's not okay. Closing zoos would actually be a detriment because, I guarantee you that you went to zoos when you were younger. It would probably sparked your interest of being an advocate for animals and letting them be free. And without that zoo, you wouldn't have that.
And they've come a long way from
the
80s or before.
And stuff like that is all take up different practices. We've learned a lot in our years of what's right, what's bad, what's good husbandry, what's bad husbandry. It's been a long learning curve of things. Now I can tell you if there are more zoos that had koalas and stuff, we might be able to actually save the koala, but right now it's looking like we're not going to be able to actually.
Thank you, Paula.
So it's super tragic. Zoos should not be closed, but zoos should actually be supported because zoos are one of the biggest contributors to conservation, and so are hunters, believe it or not. So we need zoos. Animals being caged is not a horrible life if done correctly. Now, if there are times that it is not done correctly, and that's very tragic and it should not happen. The coati, for example, that we got in was kept in a dog crate. That is tragic. That should never happen. He didn't get the proper medical care and things like that. Animals also live 2 to 3 times longer in captivity than they do in the wild. Why is that? Because they get full stomachs every day, they don't have to fight for survival, and they're able to actually live a long, healthy life. Now,
there's a native frog in Africa that went extinct in this one area. A zoo in the Bronx raised them up and went over to re-release them into the wild. Now they're no longer extinct there.
And they are essential. And the whole saying of animals go extinct because they should go extinct, that is not, and that is very ignorant comment to make. And for example, for the wolves. Do you know what's happening with the wolves in the wild right now? Do you understand what's happening? And without zoos and conservation efforts, the wolves will be gone. We are trying to fight and save the wolves and have them get back on the Endangered Species Act, but they're only on the endangered list on certain areas within the states.
Yeah.
That's not everywhere.
They're only federally protected in certain places.
Yeah. Northern Rockies is not. Yeah. So, there are certain areas that are like Yellowstone and things like that you can't hunt them because it's a national park or yada yada yada.
But let's make sure they're protected in Hawaii where they don't live.
Yeah, so it's super tragic. They're gonna howl for you right now.
They're really protected. I really can't feel my hands. I need you to take at least one of them.
You can't feel your fingers.
I can't. I have.
It is kind of cold.
Mine are in my pocket, so. Yeah, but anyway, they're gonna howl for you, which is absolutely beautiful. They're disagreeing with your comment. We have full bellies.
Yeah. It's probably one of those post and leave guys.
No, it's okay. People are totally entitled to their opinions.
No, I'm saying he's probably not on here anymore. It's one of those, hey, I'm going to post something and then leave.
Yeah, and that's really, really tragic because, we want to take the opportunity to educate you of why facilities are essential. We do need them. And, to be quite honest, kids would not be able to get the spark of interest to do conservation or ecology or biology or whatever if they didn't have the interest. We're not telling you to cage up an animal and test on it. We're telling you to keep animals.
Thank you, Three, for giving these animals the care and food and home.
Yeah, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here. We know what we're doing. We have several species here, over 54.
Everything here would have been, almost everything here would have been almost everything.
Water monitor for sure.
Yeah.
The water monitor would have been if we didn't take them. They're illegal to own in the state of Washington. The primates would have been.
The gators.
I wouldn't be able to read the comments if I had a battery body harness to hold the phones.
Yeah, you'd be strutting.
One of those camera holders that go on hold out in front of you. So they see you.
No, Jade, she hasn't done it yet. It's actually next Saturday. Is her pageant. But like going on like getting kids interested in animals, like Dylan
I always learn about things on
Dylan was able to grow her respect and knowledge about animals because of being out here. The fact that when she was with her pageant coach, they are all going around doing their speeches, and she had nothing to correct on Dylan. She said, "It sounds like you speak from passion. You know what you're doing, like," and that just comes from being out here learning. Uh-huh.
She's giving you
I don't know.
arms folded, just.
I intimidate the crap out of Dylan. It's fantastic. And she's like, no, you don't.
You should text her and see if she's coming tomorrow for one last rehearsal.
You know what's funny? I still haven't texted her back about how many tickets I won.
I think she only has one
Well, good,
for you.
well,
Okay.
That's not bringing right. I went,
You want to go get the rest of the boxes out? And Willow and Titan. So they ate a couple days ago, so I want to clean that tank here very, very soon.
Do you celebrate Easter?
I do.
I do. Yeah. That means a no.
Don't mind the mess, guys. I'm still working. It's a work in progress.
Have you not fed yet? Is that tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
You're so on it.
Well, I had leftover meat from our donation, then I'm just like, might as well. I'm assuming since this is different, it's YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the quiet one. Oh wait, no you didn't.
I say there's comments on here. Ashley lost a box.
It's going to them.
Huh?
It's going to Blue and Laz.
Blue, Laz, Willow, and Titan.
No catnip.
I have the spray in my pocket. Hi, Willow!
Toss in the bottle and say they've got to make it last.
Oh, girl, you get it.
She's like, I want the other ones now, too. I want them all. Hey, Willow.
Hey, boys.
I told you guys were getting a treat today.
Oh, I love your owl. What you gonna do when Blue and Laz will come for you?
Not much. How you doing, Stephanie? You're like, it's my box.
You get it, Laz.
Yeah, he was black yesterday. I don't know what they rolled in yesterday, but at least they...
He smells to high heaven.
Yeah, you can only go one way.
Thanks, so-and-so. Woo, it's hanging.
One last one.
They're high content wolf dogs. Absolutely.
Titan, are you ready? Are you ready, Titan? Do you want a box?
Where's his bird?
In here somewhere.
Little Shire.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stephanie. Yeah, sometimes he takes his bird to bed with him in his box.
Well, I was gonna put it in his box.
Oh. What do you got?
We'll get more into it when we're not here.
His parrot is doing good. He had it this morning. I'm not sure what he did with it this afternoon.
Titan is Zeus's brother.
Willow's giving us a show, so I'm going to walk down to Willow.
It's so cute. They're getting those boxes all for us to clean up tomorrow morning.
Are you done, Willow? Did I say your name and now you're done? Willow, where's your box? Where's your box?
Holy Moses, that wind chill.
Where's your box? Willow, Willow. Willow, Willow.
She's not giving us a show.
Huh.
I was just going to hand you the phone for a second. Well, she was just over here.
How many wolves are left in the wild? In the United States or worldwide?
It's all done. The new counts should be coming out here soon, actually, in the springtime.
What is... Well, you'll have to be on our Patreon to find that out.
What?
Yeah, the new counts on the United States wolf population will be out, you said, at the end of March usually. Isn't
Well, they do one,
I would check each state individually.
yeah, because the states, you can't really get a fair reading because Idaho used to have 1,500, and I think it went down to almost 400 and something in the last count because they had the extermination of wolves
And a lot
over
of
there.
times they overestimate on a lot of the things
Yeah,
too.
see, everything's always an estimate. Apex predators are kind of hard to track.
It is cold. I wish they had oh, what is it?
They track people better than they track wolves.
Well, yeah, because, we all have social security numbers. They don't.
And credit cards and
Well, most of us.
some kind of debt.
Holy Toledo. Hey, Chloe. What are you doing? I bet if you wanted to, Chloe, you could fit through there.
Through the bars?
Yeah.
No, I think she's a little wider than she used to be.
Oh. We'll go show you our babies.
Chloe.
Back. Back. Nope. Back. All the way. I came in here so your hands could warm up.
I can barely grip the phone.
So this was donated by Farron. Farron gave us our little chickens so they could come out and run around a little bit more. They're starting to get really big.
Should just have a live sitting on these guys.
I know, they're so cute. They're so cute.
Their little antics.
You want to share?
Oh, you're fine.
Fine. I know I'm kind.
Fine. Let's say kind.
So these guys here are going to be hopefully help us with eggs, because eggs are so expensive right now that we are having to have our own chicks. And these guys will be free range out in our 2-acre area.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. They're gonna love that.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun in there.
What names do we have now? There's so many. I will never be able to remember all those.
So we have right now, we have Pez, we have
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A,
Dan, or
Dano,
Danny.
Grape. Someone named one Grape. Someone named one Penelope.
Elsa, wasn't one Elsa?
And then we have Peckins and Cooey.
Do we have a coop? Not yet.
Not yet. I think I'm gonna do it a little bit differently than how most people do it. Those chicken coops that you buy really aren't quality unless they're just kind of crap. There is a good one, but they're like $2,000. But I think what I'm gonna actually be doing is getting a keeter shed and doing a keeter shed for them with boxes and perches.
You see them watching the fly.
Uh-huh.
What's a keeter shed?
The keeter sheds, like from Costco.
Oh, the plastic ones?
They have wood ones, but yeah, the plastic ones are better. They're super thick and they're insulated.
They are. The rats might chew through it though.
I don't think so. They haven't chewed through any of our other ones.
There hasn't been an incentive to. Plastic ones?
They haven't chewed through them. What's the incentive? To eat the chicken?
No, to eat the food.
What food we outside? Bugs. So. Hi. I know. But they're.
What breeds are they?
So we have our Easter eggers are these ones. These are yellow sex link, and then these are sapphire gems. Come here. Come here. Get the flies. Ah. So they're not all fully named yet, but they're really loving being out stretching their little legs today. I can't believe how big those Easter eggers are getting.
Right down.
Now. They got their wings all stretched out. They're enjoying it. Hi, get them. Hi, buddy. Get them.
They'll flap their wings. They can't fly like a parrot or anything. They would never be able to sustain any type of flight. Only wild chickens can usually do that, and those are nothing that's from the United States is a wild chicken.
We eradicated them.
Yeah, and that's a pecking order thing. They're establishing dominance, seeing who's higher on that. But right now, it's probably more playing around than.
Hi. They're so stinking cute, man. And it's amazing to me how fast animals grow. It makes me wonder why chicken and stuff is so expensive in the store, because first of all, you have an animal that lays an egg almost every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 in some cases, depending on how well they're eating. And these guys will be like almost full grown in just like 14 weeks.
And if they were broilers get so big so fast. If we had a broiler in here, it would probably be 2 to 3 times as big as these guys. And if you don't slaughter them out,
They'll just
their internal organs start shutting down. Their legs can actually break from the weight of the chicken because their legs are not meant to carry that much.
That's so sad. They did have some chickens.
Leghorns can go in. Yeah, leghorns are a lot narrow bird, slim or lean. They're pretty. Yeah, they're very. They can fly up in trees, but they're not gonna like fly across the field or anything.
Yeah, these guys are pretty fun. They've
Oh,
been.
it's warm enough in here. I can start feeling my hands again.
I like this one right here. You're curious. If you weren't a girl, I would name you George. Come here. Come here, Georgina. Come here.
They are fast, yeah, and they're pretty good layers too. I had two white leghorns when I did birds. I really enjoyed the black Australorps. Those were my favorite, and the black Jersey Giants they're just amazing birds. Leghorn was a cartoon, yeah.
They only had reds.
Red.
Jerseys.
Oh yeah, they're not getting black Jersey Giants until April, I think. I saw the list the other day.
So these were the highest laying chickens that they had there. They lay on average 280 to 300 eggs a year, each one. So, and they're growing super, super, super fast. It's so weird to walk in here and they're literally like a quarter of an inch to an eighth of an inch bigger every single day you walk in here. And their feathers are more and more adult coming in. It's just so cool to watch. I love you. You look like
And their low
highlighter.
personalities.
Yeah.
And they all develop their own personality. I mean, once they get adult, you'll be able to tell all of them.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell them apart. They'll have more dominant features than they have right now. Except for the really light one.
Like, I would let mine out into the front yard, and they would come running when I drove up and got home. And their little legs kicking out behind them is the funniest thing in the world, watching these guys hunt and when they're running to come say hi to you and everything. It's really cool.
Hi, babies.
I do miss doing it.
Yeah, if I didn't have the sanctuary to run and I was a stay-at-home mom again, I would probably absolutely have a garden with just like four or five chickens, so I could have fresh eggs every day.
If you have an overgrown spot, I actually rotated them around, and they would take weeds that would be, up to your waist. They would take it down in a matter of a day or two.
Yeah,
they're like goats.
I don't have anything overgrown at my house.
What happens if one doesn't lay eggs? Then it's probably not a chicken. It's probably a rooster.
Yeah, so if your birds are not laying eggs, most likely, unfortunately, you probably didn't feed them a good food. There is a specific brand name of food that they're finding right now is absolutely sterilizing chickens. And it is tragic. I mean, that's tragic. So it is better to feed them, a better quality, non-GMO food.
Or if you've got a farm, you might do your own food.
Yep.
I mixed my own food, but I put black oil in mine. I put pigeon food, which is a whole seed and grain thing. It has a lot of peas and stuff like that in it. And they did phenomenally. They did so well.
These guys will also be free range, so they'll actually be eating grub and weeds and all that stuff. And a big thing that people also do is they grow sprouts and lentils for their chickens, which is a super simplistic process. All you literally do is take lentils, you get them wet, shake the cup up, rinse the seed, let them sit for 1 day with fully submerged in water, and then you just mist them every day for the next 6-7 days, and then you have full out lentils to feed your chickens. So it's super easy, super cheap.
Yep.
It's just doing it and having the place to do it in. I believe a lot of people do lentils in their just on their counters, where there are sprouts that you can do in mason jars also, that they have sprouting kits that you can make your own sprouts, which is also really, really good and nutritious for your chickens too.
Yep, they do naturally slow down in the wintertime. If you can trick them into not knowing it's wintertime by supplementing them with artificial light, you can usually keep them going all year round. Their very first year of laying, mine laid through the whole year, and I didn't have to supplement light or anything. But the second year, they definitely dropped off in the wintertime.
But eggs can last up to 6 months not washed, especially when it's chilly outside. So we can start saving eggs up, you know, in October-ish, and we'll have enough to get us through the winter. So until they can start laying heavy again. Or we'll just figure out a way to have their coop heated with some UVB and help them lay through the winter. So we'll see. I love when they sleep how they look just dead. Their little heads out like that. You have so much character. Yes, you do. You have so much character. You do.
We've been pretty fortunate. We've only had one passed away, which is very common with baby chicks. No pasty butt, no medical issues at all. No splay leg or growing issues. They've all been really healthy.
Yeah, they've done good. They said that, you know, they come in such high quantities and the death rate is so high for baby chicks that they don't even guarantee them to live longer than 14 hours when you take them.
It's actually pretty sad. Like cockerels, the ones they sex as males. It's sad what they do to them.
Yeah, they throw them in little baggies and ship them off to Regrettable. No, they take them out. So, because, you know, you don't want roosters, you want hens. So, we may get a rooster too, but we'll see. We'll see how they lay and if they need a rooster. They'll have Ferdinand.
It'd be good to have one right over there next to the fence to keep an eye on our posters.
I don't disagree, but he's got to be meaner than sin.
Oh, I don't want a mean one.
Yeah, these have been fun.
They're good at protecting. So hawks, eagles, stuff like that, coyotes, anything. They'll make a call, and all of the girls from, you know, wherever they might be foraging will come running to him. It's really cool to see. Mine took on a bald eagle once, jumped on one of the girls and was almost killed her. He jumped on and beat the heck out of him. I was watching TV and saw this eagle fly across the front window, and I go, "What the heck was that?" And I ran up and started hearing screaming. I go, "Oh no!"
Hi, buddy.
And he was on it.
Protecting his lady.
He did too. She just needed a little bit of blue coat, and she was good.
They eat a lot of food.
They do.
In these first growing, I mean, they grow so rapidly. They have to. It's so funny to watch them dig around the feeders as if they're accomplishing something. It's so cute.
If you find a little worm under a rock or something and toss it in there, one of them will grab it, and it's like playing football. It's like Milo, actually. How Milo plays keep away. It's just like that.
Look how that one's sleeping. Do you have your head nestled?
I wonder what they would do What would they do if you put the camera propped up? Would they come up and investigate it?
Probably not.
Because it's shiny?
I don't really want sawdust in my talking spot.
In your ports.
No.
Yeah, heat lamps. So you got to have heat lamps on them. A little bit less every week, but they need to be like in the 90s when you first get them. I've had people just toss them in their garage in a thing and put a light bulb on them, and they go, "Why did my chickens die?" Well, if they get a draft or a cold, they're very fragile. They will die.
That's why Mommy sits on them.
No.
Keeps the drafts away.
But red is better because what happens is chicks are mean little things. If they see a spot of red on another chicken, they will relentlessly pick on it. And they can actually become a little bit cannibalistic. So the red actually brings down that stress level a little bit and makes it harder to see anything red on another chicken. So it helps out quite a bit.
What would be red on them besides the light?
Skin. Like if they had an irritation or one of the chicks managed to pull a feather and get blood on him or something. April is giving out stickers with your barcode, so you may get new people wanting to see wolf dogs. Or I want to tap. Or
Lullaby
cougars.
and good night. Well, I can't go live on TikTok, which is what that links them to. So look at this one. This one sleeps funny. I think that's Pez. You sleep silly. Yeah, the thing about having red light too, if you do, it's kind of like you want to do the same thing that you have like with like a reptile setup, where they have a place where they can go that's not warm. Let them decipher what they need best for their body, because they may lay on the outskirts of the lamp a little bit, and they may lay right under it, like these guys are directly under it, enjoying the heat. And then those ones are off to the side a little bit. They don't need as much heat. So.
And they're not staying in here overnight. See, if you, like she was just saying, if they're all huddled under it, means they're probably a little chilly. You need to add another one. If they're kind of speckled throughout the whole thing, perfect. If they're all to one side, means it's too hot and take down your heat a little bit. But these guys are just out playing. I thought it was your Popple Me account.
Yeah, my Popple account has all the platforms on it.
I'm gonna steal a couple worms from the.
They're so cute. I don't want a turkey. It probably is my Popple account.
This will actually be funny. I grabbed a beetle. There's those. What is this?
I don't know if that's funny or sad.
Oh, they're eating bugs.
I know, but you're torturing a beetle.
Torturing them.
I know it's harsh on the
Exactly what
beetle.
That's what they're gonna be doing over there.
Yeah, but at least it's not being seen.
People know what they eat.
Yeah, there's Pez taking all the glory for the beetle.
It's mine. Oh,
See, there he goes.
and the football game is on.
Gosh, I gotta zoom out. Jade said, I thought that all animals mattered, Jeremy.
It was either them or the gecko.
Why did you have beetles for them?
You're gonna have to ask them. I'm guessing she fed them live mealworms.
Oh, Debbie.
And they turned into beetles.
Okay. They were in the enclosure.
Yeah.
Did you ever do the mealworm in school? Mealworms in school. We each had our own mealworm, and we got to watch the mealworm turn into the little larva and then turn into the beetle and all that stuff.
No, never done it.
And then they took them, and who knows where they went from there.
They're all gonna need naps after this.
He's a bully. Definitely named you right.
Have a good night, Mark.
I dissected a frog in science class in middle school.
Mine was a earthworm.
I did an earthworm too, and I also did owl pellets in grade school. We did owl pellets in grade school. We did frogs in science class in middle school, and we did a worm in middle school also. And what else did we do?
You dissected all sorts of stuff. I did the owl pellets when I was in elementary, and then earthworm was in middle school, I think. That's it.
Guess it's better than a cadaver.
A cadaver? You did a cadaver?
Oh.
You gotta be in a different kind of school for that.
Oh, you're watching from YouTube? Hello. Gianna's on. Hey, Gianna, I had a really weird dream the other day that I almost emailed you about.
Wow.
No, it was actually last night. And I had a weird one the other day too that I told Jeremy and Holly about, but my one last night was there was this it's so weird. We were in Starbucks getting something, and there was this thing on clearance that had like different options to hear different noises, and my mom's like, no wonder why it's on clearance, because it is not working. And I'm like, yes it is, it's just the baby chicks or the bird noises aren't working, but the other stuff is. And then all of a sudden it almost like I was trying to zoom in, it was like you remember those nano things that like you took care of the animal?
Oh, the Kamachi.
Yeah, those. So it was like that, but then all of a sudden it became a touch screen, and then all of a sudden it became a reality.
That one keeps running up to you and looking at you.
I know, I love that one. And
Kamachi? Kebab.
I don't remember, but anyway, so then it like
Tamaguchi.
Sure.
I think it was Tamaguchi.
Hi, bud. Are we friends?
Will he walk up to you? Like if your hands.
Hi. He runs away from me. And so then that turned into a touchscreen, and then it turned into a reality. We were walking through a door, and it was Christmas music, and like these things were singing. But then all of a sudden it turned that we were out on this like dock type thing, and they were doing this like Fear Factor thing where this lady was running across this thing in the ocean that they had oranges and stuff on it. She couldn't like slip off of it, and so she was running across this like long belt of something or other. And I was like, I'm not doing that because I don't like the ocean. It terrifies me. It's a really long stretch that you had to run across. And then all of a sudden it was like we weren't like out in the middle of the ocean. We were close to shore. It was super, super weird, and it all made sense in my dream, but now that I'm talking about it, it makes no sense.
Sounds a little weird. I'm like, that doesn't make any
It's like
sense.
so, but I remember the long belt thing. It was like a long belt thing that had oranges on it, and the girl was running across it, and she couldn't fall off of it. Oh, and then there was a seal that came up and said hi to Rylan and I on the docks. It came up and it gave Rylan a little nose boop on the dock. And I was like, don't do that. Seals are aggressive. It was so weird. And then we went off the dock, and I don't remember anything from that. But the being in the whole Christmas thing, like it was Christmas again, and things were on clearance at Starbucks, and the thing. And then this morning I see a cloud, Jana, that goes from like a Superman flying into an alligator into a dragon. When I was driving over to Walmart today.
Like a Game of Thrones dragon?
No, it was like more of a Japanese,
An Asian type,
the
style?
well, yeah, the Japanese
And the
style.
wings where they kind of...
No, like the mushi style.
Yeah. They don't have wings, I don't think.
They have little things. Seals can be aggressive, yes. Like seals have actually pulled kids like from docks into water. Like you have to be careful. I mean, they don't just
Ooh, that was a big one.
they don't just come and attack you, but they just, gosh, you like got them all riled up by giving them a beetle. In 2 loaves. You dreamt of a dragon a few nights ago too? That's so weird.
Yeah, they do have the 2 loaves.
Yeah, I thought I saw it there last time I was there.
That's what I got. Yeah. And
That's-
then they have the whole loaf Seattle one that you can cut up yourself.
Yeah, I had a. That's what Shep will make a grilled cheese sandwich when he gets home from school, and he makes it on that Seattle Seattle sourdough bread. And that's what I make my turkey sandwiches on. I used to not like sourdough. Now I do. And I also,
Rye is also really good for you.
yeah, dark rye is what I actually eat from Safeway.
Have you ever tried pumpernickel? That's a dark.
I have.
I got my stepmom for her birthday or Christmas. She's.
Oh, weird. Lunar year, New Year's, of the dragon. She says, call on your dragon. I did. I saw a dragon this morning. We used to get it from Safeway, Jenna. We'd get turkey and special cheeses and that bread. It's like a super, super dark bread, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got a lot. Oh, they just got a fly. I may have gotten that on live. That one right there by the ball. Got a fly. Did you know April shoot? Yeah, I did see that. I was actually watching her during my lunch. I saw that she has a booth next to that guy. But she has a very heavy German family tree.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom was very, very German. And I got her some head cheese, some pumpernickel, and some other meat too from this. I think it was only German foods. It's like very authentic made and everything. She said she loved it. She actually had to go back and order some more stuff. I don't think I could ever eat head cheese though.
I don't even know what that is.
They boil the head of the pig or the cow.
Nope, that's enough. Yep, you're right.
The meats that come off of it. You know when you boil chicken, you get that kind of, after it cools, you get that kind of jello-y kind of.
That's good. Nope.
That's
Bleh. That's disgusting.
It's not actual cheese. No.
Well, I need my dragon to come in and give me about 25. Oh, jeez, that's why it's hot.
That's why I was feeling the back.
$20,000 so I can get through this month. That would be great.
Couple scratcher tickets. That ought to do it. We always win those.
I am the most unluckiest person in all the land. I swear. I am. That one's on a mission.
He's confused.
He's like, oh, I can watch chickens all day.
Round and round we go.
There's my friend.
If you had a laser pointer, that would be fun.
I do.
They chase after lasers.
This one's my friend right here. This one that's like has ADHD.
Usually it's just turkeys, but sometimes you can get them on shiny things.
Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Hi, bud. Hi. You're cute.
And it took them a while to figure out the worms. I don't know if I want that.
I can't wait to do the first live where we go get eggs from the coop. I'm excited for that.
The squirrels start stealing our eggs. Good thing squirrels don't like eggs.
I hope so. They are growing fast.
Oh, is she off now? Let me check.
They're growing super fast.
April's off TikTok now. She's taking a break right now. She's so full. She is very full of energy. Doesn't she have like a great personality for being a live influencer or personality for that kind of thing?
Hi, bud. This one like is really intrigued with me. He keeps on coming back and staring at me. This one here.
It's like a dog's purpose only with chickens.
No, there's no inner monologue.
I found you. I found you.
I did have a rooster named Lucky that loved me, but this is a girl. Hi, babies.
Well, I hope so.
I really do love you. I don't know why you are so interested. Why are you so interested in me? Huh? Hi, babies. Hi. Hi, babies. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. That's so funny. Don't you be mean to my chicken. They're growing so it's so amazing to me how fast animals grow, like, because they have to. So what I'll do is those on Patreon, I will post what Maple is.
I'll just switch from YouTube to Patreon.
I don't have a screenshot on here.
Didn't you just send it to me?
Yeah, I have it on that one. Here,
What am I doing?
switch.
Oh.
Sorry, Facebook. Give me 1 second, okay? So Patreoners.
Oh no, you didn't send it to me.
I did.
No, you sent those.
Results
Tabby's very photogenic.
are in Maple.
Is that with your new camera? Those are good pictures.
Okay, it's been published. Those of you who are on Patreon now have access to what Maple is. What are? Of Dobby?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is the camera the same DPI as your last one?
it's bigger. It's
Okay.
better.
I was gonna say it seems very clear.
It's very clear, yeah. Hi, babies. Here, I want to catch them.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Get into the Pokeball. Jade says, wasn't expecting that.
No, no one's expecting that. We definitely had no idea. This one here, he has ADHD. I love him.
Dan says, oh wow.
Hi. Can I catch you?
April wasn't expecting it either. Yeah, that was definitely a surprise. Dog and Ball says crazy.
It just goes to show that you can't really tell a dog from the looks. I want this ADHD chicken. I'm gonna
It's
catch it.
just for no reason, just meow, meow. Now he's dodging. I'm gonna go under everyone. No one will see me. You just got some dirt.
That's okay. Hi.
Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going.
The one that likes to perch on you is this one right here.
Fast as heck. I'm fast as heck. Is that Holly's shoulder chicken?
No. This one will fly into the rest of them. Ready?
Make her a liar.
No, he will.
She.
See?
Embark said my dog has boxer, but looks nothing like a boxer.
Dobby has an Alaskan Malamute in him.
Dan says I can't believe she's part elephant.
I know. I was so confused by that.
That's why she climbs trees.
I never thought that Maple would be that at all.
That's why she's so smart, Lisa says.
Probably.
Wow, Super Maple. She's so cute. That butt.
I know. I love her little butt.
It like run like a velociraptor.
Chicken has ADHD. Come here. Come here, ADHD chicken. You. Gotcha. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay.
Chloe, lay down.
It's okay, chicken. It's okay. I know. It's okay. It's alright. You're okay. Hi. You have to learn how to love people. I love how they fall so gracefully. I wish I could fall that gracefully. Yeah, you'd think that tuckered them out by now. They've enjoyed more space today.
Mm-hmm.
You guys needed it, huh? You needed some more space today. I can't believe how big that one is. That's really a big
Isn't that where they say that velociraptor is from birds? Yep. It's true. They say birds are descendant from the dinosaurs.
Makes sense. Dinosaurs had feathers, not scales. So, hi, little guy. Oh, you're smart. Yeah, that's why they go.
Yeah, click, click, click.
Kala does that. If you guys didn't poop so much in there, I'd lay in there with you, but it's everywhere. I said they didn't poop in there. Wouldn't you let chickens crawl all over you?
I actually have, so. But it was out in grass.
That's not better.
It is better.
How?
Because it's
You still like
grass.
the chicken poop.
Well, only if you
You
let
walk
them in there
barefoot too?
before. No.
Oh.
I didn't walk around barefoot very often. Maybe when I was a little kid, but
I had to run outside barefoot yesterday into
Dan
my
says
swamp.
it's just dirt, Ashley.
It's not just dirt. I love them. Always getting all prepared for tomorrow and stuff, and I'm just like, I have no motivation or energy to do anything right now. I'm so exhausted. I'm more tired from cleaning my house yesterday than I am. It's like, man, I need to have a volunteer day at my house. Except for I wouldn't let anyone else come over because I would have to clean it before you could come over.
No, you can't come over and help me clean. I need to clean first.
I always cleaned before my housekeeper used to come when I used to be able to afford a housekeeper. When we were open for tours and I was working a ton, I had a house cleaner come in once a week. She only charged $75 and she did a freaking fantastic job. It helped me out so much.
Oh, gee, I love being barefoot. Yeah, they say it's actually good for you. It actually grounds you. That's why they have these grounding sheets and grounding blankets and stuff like that to try to get you grounded again.
Yeah, with all the technology, they say you need to turn off your Wi-Fi at night too.
It's kind of funny how far away we've come from not being natural, but artificially trying to be natural. It's like,
I think a lot of people are trying to get back to the natural way, though.
yeah, the shungite, that's supposed to block all the bad radiation from your Wi-Fi and your...
I know, I need to just put that whole jar next to my bed. Next to my kids' beds.
I've got 2 big pieces at home.
I have shungite in my pot, my snake plant next to my bed.
Snake plant?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It helps purify the air. It's a, you know, if you saw it, you'd go, oh.
Like it does more than a natural plant would? And
It's one of the top for taking the impurities out of the air. I have a lot of plants in my, not a lot, I have enough. I love
you like
plants.
your room fairly cool, so...
Yeah, it's like 62 in my room. Snake plant does fine in there.
My aloe died. All I have is my Christmas cactus now.
It's because it doesn't have to be watered.
No, Christmas cactus, you water it.
You know what we should do?
Is it a cactus?
Hold on.
Christmas
I have
plant?
something that we can give them. Don't tell Molly though. You gotta move for a sec. Oh, she took it.
No, it's up on the windowsill.
This pipe is set up.
I moved it because it was yellow.
Shortbread and karma. That's funny.
Won't allow phones in the room or tables while we sleep. They say they stay in the living room. I've seen those Faraday cages you can put over your bed too. Or even people that have gone like the whole 9 yards and built a Faraday cage inside their walls, so their whole house is a Faraday cage, so no outside stuff gets in. But you're pretty cut off from cell phone stuff if you do that. Oh, I can hear her voice already. No, not my grass.
They've never seen grass before.
Oh, when they're adults, they'll go through that in half a second. They're gonna figure it out pretty quick. This was donated, actually. A bunch of the seed was donated twice.
In the planter box.
Yeah.
Holly said that the lady that she saw did it didn't even use potting soil. Just spread seed all on the bottom, got it wet, and it just sprouted and weaved together all on its own.
Yeah. You just gotta keep it moist so it doesn't...
You put it in water.
Oh, is that... Okay. Is this what we're gonna get to see when we're older? Yep.
Well, in spots.
I know, yeah, really.
In patches.
We should get a lot more and put it all out there, so it can self-propagate, and we can get, and so that we can try and get out the stinging nettle, because they don't eat stinging nettle. Nothing. Those goats wouldn't even eat the stinging nettle.
Here there were the sulcatas.
It's like, what the heck?
They're so quiet. They're so confused.
Yeah, totally figured it out. I threw a couple pieces of lettuce in. They didn't eat that either.
They said that, I was reading that you can give it to them any time, but they said that they don't really start taking interest till like 6 to 8 weeks. And that kind of stuff, like produce and stuff.
Well, looks like they got the sleepies.
It's actually for the rabbits.
Yeah, April's off now. We're so far into it already. It's not worth
I'm not going to go on TikTok. We'll go on TikTok tomorrow morning, and because April probably won't go live until 10, 11 o'clock, so I can do fundraiser Saturday.
I'm adding content, so I noticed. April says.
April's been so on top of it. She has like a month already scheduled out.
Wow.
It's fantastic. She's doing such a stellar job at it too. So, you know what I've been...
She's always complaining, though. I don't know if we could take that.
April? Just about you.
Just probably.
So, she, God, I just had a deja vu.
About complaining about me? Oh, that's great.
About having this conversation with you. It's like a deja vu.
Wait, what?
No, I feel like you and I have had this conversation before. So, there, right now, a lot of creators are going back to the old roots of YouTube.
They pay better.
Well, they pay the best. But here's the thing. YouTube has stayed consistent. They've changed the least. And the spamming and scamming is not near what it is Facebook, TikTok, and Insta. There's a lot of scams going on right now. There's other sanctuaries that have been like, you know, I don't personally reach out through this. I don't do this. Please, if someone reaches out to you, he goes, I can't tell you how many women have contacted me saying, you know, why aren't you responding to our messages? Did you switch platforms? What's going on? He goes, I have so many girlfriends that I didn't even know about. It's been insane. And so a lot of sanctuaries are even kind of dropping and just keeping minimal content and stuff going through Facebook. And even we get scammed several times on Facebook where people will post our logo on a t-shirt and be like, our new logo is here, shop now. And they'll...
We even had that on Amazon.
Yeah, we've had that on Amazon
That was
too.
insane.
Yeah. So a lot of that's happening, unfortunately.
I think YouTube has changed a lot. I mean, it seems to be all shorts now, and it never used to be as...
Well, yeah, there's a lot of shorts on there, but if you go on and say tutorial on how to fix something,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna have
That's
like
where you go.
40
If you don't know how to do
tutorial.
something, you'll find it on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking, I need to repaint my bathtub. I want to refinish it. And I watched this one guy that literally took all 8 brands and used all of them and gave reviews on every single one of, you know, took his ring and scratched his ring on it after it was dry, ran water on everything, you know, and even rated it toxicity wise of installing it, you know. So it's like you can find everything on YouTube, and I appreciate longer videos too.
Especially people that know what they're talking about.
Well, and you know, I'm noticing now with kids and stuff, like, kids don't go to the movies anymore to watch movies. Like, they just can't stay entertained enough.
Yeah.
If it's not bam, 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 they're like, okay.
That's why I'm enjoying that show, the 1883. It's not all about the action. It's about building the story. And they do not want a second season because they told the story they wanted to.
Right.
It's not for the, you know.
Well, I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine again.
Mm-hmm.
I love that show.
It seems like all the older ones, or very rarely newer ones, concentrate on building the content instead of just, you know, hitting you in the face with all the action, like you were saying.
And it's a storyline where you get involved with the characters and stuff like that. I mean, there's like, you can't go wrong with The Newsroom. Like, what a great series that was done. Or, you know, even Dexter. I mean, you look at, like, even Grey's Anatomy. People have, like, I mean, I'm not a big Grey's Anatomy fan, but, like,
Chloe.
it's like going on, like, what, 23 years? You know, and it's keeping the storyline. Like, how long did ER go for?
15 seasons.
Yeah. So we're beyond
It
that.
was
Like,
kind of losing it towards the end there. I was like, just holding on just to see the last episode, but
yeah, I mean, it lost it when Romano got killed, you know. By
yeah,
the helicopter.
it was
that
on
too
its
far.
way out, yeah.
But, like, at the same time, I mean, like, there's just a lot of really I started watching Teenager Kraken or something like that last night with
Teenage
Rylan.
Kraken?
Yeah. And it's about krakens, like the sea monster.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we got about 30 minutes in, and Rylan was like, good. She's good. And she's like, Chip, you want to go do something else? Like, instantly done. I'll watch the rest of it later. That was all my attention span had, you know.
Agreed, Laura. Dog and Ball. Yeah, you can love it because you can find out fix things. Yeah, that's the new go-to. I mean, you're not going to go to a fix-it manual or a service manual for fixing your car. You're going to check YouTube.
Yeah, like when you're trying to take a battery out of a GMC.
Mm-hmm. That helped out immensely.
I
mean, you think taking a battery out should be pretty straightforward. Well, you got to disassemble half of her truck to get this stupid battery out.
It's no joke. It is so
locked
in there.
Or with Ashley's old car. Oh, you need to change a headlight? Sure, let's tell you how to do it. You have to remove the front bumper completely off the car to, I mean,
change a headlight.
Who the heck designs these things?
Yeah, and it only the HDMI's only lasted like 2 months, and then it went dim again. I gotta change my
ballast out. It's again. Ridiculous.
You know, so
I'm changing my HDMI's because I'm gonna go with LEDs. They're more reliable. No, you can bypass the ballast.
Can you?
Yeah, but still, I mean, you're paying just as much for them, and they should be brighter. But the
definitely not bright.
The technology is actually HDMI's were top of line. LEDs hadn't caught up yet. Now LEDs have caught up. Yeah, so it's.
Yeah, my LED fog lights are way brighter than
my and they take less power.
Yeah. Well, if I can bypass it, maybe that's what I'll do when I do that for my caddy. But yeah, it's I don't know. I might bring the caddy out of retirement for a little bit before I sell it.
It's one you'll love it.
I
mean, when you go back to it, you're gonna be like, oh,
I miss
car. My caddy.
I do. I miss my caddy, but it's just not reliable right now. It needs some stuff done on it, and anyway, I gotta get it sold.
Like whenever I drove my Thunderbird or my '76 truck, there's certain things about them that you're just like, oh, I miss. Like the truck had the brights on the floor. Why don't they do that anymore? It's so cool.
Well, in my truck, it's auto bright.
That just seems crazy because if I want the brights on,
you can turn them on, but it's set on auto bright.
So if it senses lights in front of you,
turns off immediately.
So what about if the guy is, I think it's like if they're 300 feet or less in front of you, but not facing you with the headlights, does it sense brake lights?
Yep.
Wow.
So it senses brake lights, street lights, and headlights. And it'll turn off when it gets bright enough for you to see with regular lights. But you can turn them on just to have them on. But when it's off, it's just on auto sensor. So you'll just be driving and it's too dark and the brights just come on automatically and turn off when the car comes to you.
You're down to. This one doesn't give you a warning now.
It does. It just goes. You miss it. It goes away. Oh. It doesn't.
Chloe, what is wrong with you? She's like dancing around. You have to go potty?
No, she's trying to get a rat.
Is there something back there?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
The ferret. I'm just kidding. It's in there. Scared you though, didn't I? What do you see? What is it? Get it. Get it, Chloe.
You did scare me. I'm like, wait a minute, the door's open.
Get it.
They're in their playpen.
I think. Let me check. They don't like your grass. I said, that's not their grass. Nope, they're both here. You didn't think they were? Well, Chloe's trying to kill something back there. I just want to make sure it wasn't one of them. So
I look over and say, oh my God, the door is open. This thing isn't on right either.
Here, it's fine. Here, this one.
Hey guys. Oh, I think. Oh.
2.
I love you guys.
We're in here.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
Do you want to go to Clinton tonight?
Ooh, better get moving. It's
Watching him overnight.
it's an hour and a half drive today,
Oh,
right
you mean
now.
like me go by myself? I'll go with Rylan. You get a bin mower?
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to drive it tomorrow.
Well, because I'm going to a movie today, and then tomorrow I have Allie, so I'm not going to be able to drive her to work.
Yeah, I mean I can.
It's up to you.
I can go get Aaron and Rylan and Shep. We can go over there.
It's completely up to you. Like, I don't want to put you out.
If you're gonna get a dog and I can help you get a dog, I will totally do it.
Okay.
Is Holly getting another pup? Yeah, you pretty much know.
There's gonna be 9 dogs.
Wait,
Oh my
9?
goodness.
That was 8.
I have oh wait, sorry. I have 7 at home, so I just added.
Oh,
three.
I'm
I
like,
just
whoa,
bring
wait a
them
minute. 9.
6. Well, I have 6 dogs out here. I have 7, so I automatically took 7.
Jade wants to come along. What's happening? Holly is thinking about a dog. She's always thinking about a dog.
Always.
She has an opportunity to adopt a lab
That needs a home.
that needs a home. It's in foster right now. I better text Debbie. Yeah, I know Ryan will totally want to go over with me and get a puppy. We'll take Dobby and Maple.
Unless Debbie can meet me in Carver. I don't want to. I know she's busy.
She's slammed.
So are you.
I'll gladly go get you a puppy.
Yeah, you can just call her.
She won't answer your phone.
Apparently, there's already arguments over the name.
It's not their dog.
My dad wants to name it Spuds. And I said, no.
It's you. It is your dog. You name it.
Farron says, do it, Holly. Dog and Ball says, yay, Holly.
What time is your movie?
We're at 6.
We can be back by 4. 30. 3, 4. Oh wait, it's almost 3.
Yeah.
We'll be back by 5.
Yeah, you're right. She didn't answer for me.
Yeah, she didn't answer your call. She answered mine. Hold on.
I gotta make him feel extra special now.
I got 4. I better text.
You're at 17%. You want the...
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go get him.
It's a lot.
It's one night.
It's a long drive.
It's one night.
Are you trying to talk her out of it?
Oh, I feel bad. I feel like Ashley's been my chauffeur for the last year.
The 3
Ash-
appointments I picked you up from?
Ashley,
Wow.
Ashley is good at that. If anyone needs a ride, Ashley's always good at picking
By
up.
the way, this Monday.
I know, it's this Monday.
Can't wait, a new pup, yay.
We'll go live on Patreon.
Exciting.
I have to feel him out.
I just joined again, a new pup for Holly.
What where are you watching the movie at?
On base.
At 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like she's twisting her arm. I know, right?
I'm not twisting her. Oh, me? No.
I really, really do want this puppy because the opportunity to adopt and rescue a puppy lab,
How old?
about 10 weeks, is far and few between.
Woohoo, Holly.
It's a cute puppy too.
Is there an embark on it?
No,
Probably
but
not.
it came. I think they know the mom. The mom was a drop-off litter. Here's what people don't understand about breeders. Backyard breeders. There's a difference between good breeders and backyard breeders and puppy mills. There's like 3 different kinds of breeders. You have your good breeders that show, and if they don't sell a puppy, they keep it, they raise it, and they keep it forever. And then they'll use that as a breeder, or they'll use it as this was an offspring from so-and-so. So people can see that demographic. But good breeders normally sell their whole litter before they even have the litter and you're on a waiting list. There's the backyard breeders that breed on trend. So they don't breed Malinois unless Malinois are in demand. And then they cross over the breed, and it's crap. Now those backyard breeders and puppy mills will literally drop their dogs off. Backyard breeders will normally drop them off at shelters and say, you deal with it, I couldn't sell them. And then you have puppy mills that will literally drop them on sides of roads.
Which is absolutely horrible.
And just say, oh well, I couldn't sell you, I couldn't get rid of you, you're worthless, therefore you're done.
I'm gonna miss it. Still having problems with my Patreon. She said, yay, what's an ETA?
What's the what? Oh, hold on.
Critters and Company Pet.
I was going to take your phone to show her.
Just gonna take a photo.
I think that you can actually,
Can you share it?
that was very generous of you.
Well, there may be 10 cats. Well, there probably will be 10 cats. Just give her a chick and tell her it's a lab. Holly's pretty smart. She might catch on to that. Plus, I just said it out loud.
I thought you could show a barcode for it, but I guess not. You can on an
It's the only
iPhone.
one that pops up.
There you go.
It's got a picture of a dog too, if I remember right.
We're going to be expecting to be flooded with puppy pics, April says. Oh no, puppy, so stinking cute. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call Aaron and tell him that I'm gonna go over and pick up a puppy and see what his reaction is.
We're gonna try it out for the night.
Oh my god, he would kill me.
Woody though.
Yes! Except for he does love Maple, so I'll bring Maple with me. I'll probably keep Dobby in
So-
Milo at home.
You're 2 for 2 so far then.
Yeah.
You're two rescues he loves.
He is getting I'm saying,
That's what I'm doing right now.
hello, hello.
There we go.
There we go. So Aaron just had an aneurysm, thinking that we're gonna get 8 dogs. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't do 15 years of Leo.
You can't because you're gonna get 20 with him.
Stop! No, I'm not. He's gonna die early because he's a silver, from my understanding. But like he's just mean. Like, he'll literally walk around. Like, Maple will be walking around and stuff, and he'll just follow her going, and like he won't stop.
Seriously?
Yes. Or he'll like be shaking his tail like he's happy, but he's just growling at her, and she's like looking at him like, "What is your problem, dude?" And then when he turns around, she'll pull out just like at him, and they play tag and stuff, but he just sits there and nonstop growls. He bites Penny's back legs and Gus's back legs so much.
You need to make him sound better if you're selling it.
He'd be good as an independent, an only dog. He bites Penny's back legs so much, and Gus is so like so much that when Gus runs, he picks up his back leg.
I've seen that. Poor Gus.
It's so much worse now. And I don't like that little dogs can't hold their pee and poo.
What is Leo?
He's a Chiweenie. He's a silver Chiweenie. I've never in my life rehomed an animal that I've committed to in my entire life. My dad took my puppy away and sold it, but I have never rehomed an animal that was mine. She sees a rat or something back there.
There's got to be something back there.
You get it?
Get it, Chloe. Get it.
The wall. Where they come down in that hole. I bet you that's where it is.
So like, but I was like, you want to go to Clint with me tonight? And he was like, I guess. And I was like, why? I need to go to Critters & Co. Why? And I'm like, I gotta pick up a puppy. Like, I heard him like choking, and I was like, for Holly, because I didn't want him to have an aneurysm.
You should do a call with Rylan. So I need you to take an hour drive with me. We need to go to. I don't want to go on an hour drive. And oh, well, we're picking up a puppy.
I can't do that because then she'll think it's for us. Mm-hmm. I just gotta tell her we're gonna go pick up a puppy for Holly and have it for the night, and she'll be like,
tell her you're picking up puppy fur. But it's gonna spend the night at our house. Yay!
Yeah, my kid. I don't know. Like, my kids, they enjoy that, but at the same time, they're so used to getting animals now. The only one that she really cried about was Dobby, because like I told him from the beginning, we are rehoming Dobby. He is not staying with us. Now I have Dobby.
Well, she cried when you got rid of the kitty.
Oh yeah, man, she bawled. She absolutely bawled. She was so sad.
Have you given her an update?
Yeah, Pam sends me photos all the time.
No, but you keep Rylan. Hey, see, he's doing great, and
yeah, Pam.
Or she doesn't care anymore.
She's over it. It's done.
Aw.
I'm glad she can do that. She needs to learn to disconnect.
You're at 10 and 13.
Or she can't do this. She can't do this profession. She can't work in the animal world if she can't handle animals dying and being rehomed. She just can't do it. She's got to grow a little bit of a hard heart. She can be sad, but she can't be
tough skin, girl. Tough skin.
It's a lot.
Thicken up.
Contemplating it still.
It's already done. There's nothing to contemplate.
I know it's done. My biggest concern is Bodhi feeling like he's being replaced.
Okay, I don't want to be mean. He's a dog. He's not. He does not look at it like.
Have you met him?
Yes, I met him. But it's a dog. He's not going to be like Homeward Bound, where he's like, "Oh, I'm being replaced by a cat." He's
literally just watched Homeward Bound.
I saw it on
Which
TikTok.
one? The
You guys are
the older
crying.
one or the newer?
I didn't
No,
know
the
they
Or
made a
somewhat
new
newer
one.
The
one.
old one, where it's like Shadow, and he's like Chance.
There's one before that.
No, that was the first one.
No.
That's the only one I know of.
There's one before that.
With the cat, Chance, and Shadow. Where they come
With
from the family.
Michael J. Fox as
yeah.
Chance.
That's the second one. There's actually an older one.
Well, let me tell you, if my dog ran away,
You don't believe me.
I don't believe you. No, I do not believe you at all.
but I was watching this as an adult, if my dog ran away, and the younger one came over the hill, and the cat came over the hill, I wouldn't be at the bottom of the hill going,
I know. I'd be running. Yeah, come on. You're limping a bit. Come on, just work it out, guy.
I'd be going over the hill to see if my dog's over there.
Well, it's a movie,
I know, I'm just saying.
but here's
Allie really liked it.
the Homeward Bound is such a, like, I remember I started crying so hard when Shadow didn't come over the hill. I remember I was sitting in my sleeping bag on my parents' gray couch that they had at the time, and we're watching Homeward Bound, and I'm just like, Chance! Oh, he made it! Chance made it! And then Sassy is like, where's Shadow? I hate this movie, where's Shadow?
Aw.
And then Shadow comes over the hill, and I'm like, Shadow! And the reason why is because my golden retriever had just died in my arms, like a few months before that movie came
Oh,
out.
that's horrible.
Yeah. That was my first animal death. Well, no, I take that back. My first animal death was when I accidentally sat on my rat in my tricycle and I crunched her in half. I did it. Her name was Cinderella.
Holly, I would feel the same as you, Jade says.
Thank you. It is a concern.
It's a 1963 movie. The original one was 1963.
Well, no wonder they remade it.
I should
Wow.
put that cat tree together since I'm sitting.
You know what's funny? So, like, it's, Bodie's not going to be feeling replaced. I think that... First
Why
of
do
all,
I feel like this is a Patreon moment?
He has three, like, rat dying. So, no, what happened was I was, like, 3 years old, or maybe 4, and I had a rat named Cinderella, and I took Cinderella everywhere with me. She was this ginormous black and white rat. And I played with this rat every day for hours a day. And this was common routine for me. I had a tricycle that you could lift up the seat, and I had a whole pillow and blanket and like little food and everything in there for her, and I put her in there and she'd come with me down to like the park and we'd play at the park. Well, she had I would put her in there and my dad asked me to do something and I did it, and then I came back and I sat down and she had stuck her head out the seat to see where I was at, and I broke her neck. And I started bawling, and my dad looked at me, it's just a rat, Ashley, we'll buy you another one. And that was...
What? No.
Was that right after he smushed your rabbit?
No, that was when I was older.
God.
So then he did that, but then my dog Amber, who was like my best friend, that golden retriever was my best friend. I loved her so much. I still have the picture collage that my mom made me after she died, in the necklace that had Amber's picture in it. And Amber was not doing well one night, and she actually crawled up. We have a sunken down living room at my house in Skyline, and she climbed up. My mom let her stay inside that night, and she climbed up the stairs, and I thought my mom had turned her bread machine on. And I was like, oh my God. And it's like, why is the bread machine on? So I got up and I tripped over Amber and realized it was her, and her lungs were filling up. And so I screamed for my mom and dad. They came and I just laid next to her and I held her and I was just like, I love you so much, I love you so much. And she took her last breath in my arms and she died in my arms. I was just a young girl, and I was devastated. I mean, I was completely devastated. And then I got a dog book from Costco, and that's where I found the breed Bernese Mountain Dogs.
No wonder you're so traumatized, Ashley.
So then I found my Bernese Mountain Dog, and I was like, oh my God, I love these puppies. I got a 101 dog breed book, and so then I found Edith down in Oregon, who is a really good breeder down in Oregon, and I got Jasmine, and I had Jasmine for 14 years, And Jasmine ended up getting a prolapse, and my vet was in the hospital with pneumonia really bad. And so I took her to the emergency vet. They did the prolapse surgery, and then they transferred her to the Fidalgo Medical Center up here in Anacortes, and they did a surgery to complete the to complete the hysterectomy. And then they also took her tumor off, and then they left her alone all night long, and she had an aneurysm and she died. So they called me the next morning and was like, sorry, your dog didn't make it through the night, which I was pissed about because I would have taken her home. Nothing would have prevented that aneurysm from happening, so it's not that, but the fact she died alone devastates me to this day. And
As
then
it should.
I was so mad. I was like, I would have taken her home. Like, they don't have an overnight crew out there to monitor their surgeries. Horrible. We'll
Like,
never go back there again.
Overnight.
Exactly. We'll never go back there again. So, and then my dad, he dropped a concrete mixer on my rabbit, looked it over, and its eyeball had popped out of its head, and I was like,
He'll be fine.
he's like, I think he'll be okay. As he's like sitting there having a seizure, and she flips him over, and his eyeball's out of his head, and I'm like, it's okay, can I bury it? Like, I started, well, I lost it. And then my dad got me baby chicks for Easter. This was before he killed my rabbit on accident.
So you're gonna make me cry.
He left the baby chicks outside because he didn't want them inside. He said, they'll be fine, it's warm enough outside. And we came out the next day, and there was feathers everywhere, and the raccoons had taken and killed all the baby chicks and pulled them up in the trees, and there was feathers all in the trees and all over our backyard and everything. So
You're making everyone cry, by the way. And you're at 5%.
And anyway, so it was just like, that's been my childhood. So I think that my kids have had a much more pleasant experience with animals getting put down humanely. Because I put down Bailey, I put down Callie, I put down Cooper, and now we have 7 dogs. So, anyway. And then Fisher got hit by a car. That was sad. Because I loved my Fisher. And Scout, she just ran away and died somewhere. I don't know what happened to her. But cats will actually go away. They don't want to die in front of their owner, so that when they're dying, they'll...
In that area, too, there's a lot of coyotes.
In mine? But she lived outside for 12 years.
When they go out and die, a coyote's going to find them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they'll be taken care of. But, yeah.
Can you write a book on this, please?
I had a really traumatic childhood.
On a brighter note, yeah, no kidding.
Then my dad, he started this koi business, and he set up this whole koi system on it. Spent thousands of dollars on koi. And then he actually drained mine and my sister's savings account and said he would pay us back, which he never has, by the way. And he took our complete savings from birthdays and everything, spent it on fish, and then the fish got ick because the raccoon had scratched one of them, and it spread through the filtration system, and all of them got ick. And so he got this medicine, and he started pouring this medicine in all of the things, and he dropped the bottle, and he's like, mix the water, and so we're mixing all this water. Well, then he's on the phone later that night, and he's like, how much am I supposed to win per 1,000 gallons? Like 2 tablespoons, right? And he was like quarter cup in each one. And we came out the next morning, and all of the koi were dead. All the butterfly koi, all thousands of dollars of koi gone. And it only saving grace he had was our big pool. He didn't put anything in there, so our really big koi was saved. Big Mama was saved.
Write a book and find a therapist. No therapist won't take that on.
First of all, I've been to therapy, and the therapist looks at me and goes, how are you still standing and sane? And I'm like, because I've learned how to suppress my feelings. And she's like, clearly.
She's pretty much a Vulcan right now.
Yeah. And then you realize, like, how not normal your childhood was. And I grew up in the church, too, and that's just a whole nother PTSD all in itself. But
This doesn't feel like Mr. Rogers. Nope.
No. Then my dad, he had a big Burmese python one time.
Welcome to Fundraising Friday.
So we had a Burmese python, really beautiful Burmese, and like just such a good snake, probably about 15 feet long. And it got really cold and our power went out one night, and so he was scared that the snake was gonna die. So he started up his generator and he put 2 hair dryers in there because it was so well insulated that it would hold the heat if he just warmed it up. Well, what does he do best? Falls asleep at the drop of a hat. He puts the hair dryers in there, he falls asleep. 5 or 6 hours later, he wakes up and he realizes that the hair dryers are still going. It was over 120 degrees in there. The snake had been completely cooked. And then the worst part is, you know what he did the next day? He took the snake and he put it in the trash can on trash day. And the trash guy came, white as a ghost the next day, knocks on the door, and my mom's there, and is like, ma'am, you can't put animals in the trash can. She goes, what are you talking about? He goes, we went to go dump the trash, and we opened the lid, and there's a dead snake on top, and my mom was absolutely mortified. Just completely mortified. So she calls Dave, and she's like, what are you thinking? And he's like, well, what else am I supposed to do with it? And she's like, get it disposed of properly? And he goes, that was disposed of it properly. So needless to say, there is a reason why my dad was terminated from the organization.
Which reminds me, I have to show you something else. But
Great.
I know Ashley's not a hugging person, but I always want to hug her.
This is why I'm not a hugging person. I don't trust people.
That's so effed up, Ashley.
Yeah, I know it is, and that's just like such a little bit of like my childhood. Just such a little. Oh, what did Polly do? Trap me back here, huh? But anyway, it is what it is. But you know.
What did you do? Trapped who where?
Well, I threw the
Lay down.
back there.
Lay
But then she was in the corner.
down.
And come out, so.
But she, anyway, it was just. It's.
Your phone's this one's getting a little warm.
Yeah.
Is this the hot one?
No, that's gone. It's at home actually. So, but that's yeah.
You got a short leash on this one.
But yeah, it was definitely a traumatic childhood.
He is a piece of work, indeed.
Well, if only you knew the stories that we hear.
I can't turn it on. It's not on.
Can't turn what on?
The thing.
Oh. It's on.
Okay, well, it's not charging anything.
There it goes.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah, so that's what we deal with.
That's one word for him. Indeed.
You know, we hear all these stories later down the road.
They grab another one? They did. They grabbed another fly right out of the air.
Good job.
We hear all these stories, and like it's funny how you don't think anything else would surprise you, and then you hear it and you're just going,
Always.
Never say never.
Always find a way.
You always find a way to be completely shocked by what's transpired. And you know, the most amazing part is that the stories you hear from other people,
Right?
you just go, what? No wonder we stopped seeing you around.
That makes more sense.
Now all this makes so much more sense. Who would have thought? Oh man. One year we were dyeing Easter eggs, and we came around the corner and my dad was sticking my mom's white Persian's tail in blue dye. It was dyeing his tail blue because he thought it'd be funny. And then we had this monkey before I was born, and my mom had just painted my nursery. I wasn't even born yet.
Lay down.
And Dave put the monkey in my new nursery, and they came in the next morning, and there was poop paw prints all over the nursery because the monkey had played in its poo all night and did artwork all over the thing. My mom was livid.
The fact that he's still able to have animal rights right now blows my mind.
Us too.
Yep.
And then he started his own pet store, and he gets done building this whole pet store. And my mom's not an animal person, so it's like a match not made in heaven. And my dad came to her and goes, "Hey, I have to work because the pet store is not profitable, so
Lay down.
you need to run the whole pet store." And my mom's like, "Why did you start a pet store if it's not going to be profitable?" And he's like, well, you'll run it, you'll get it there. And then just made her go there every day and take care of all of these animals here in Anacortes. It was, I forget, a San Juan Pet or something like that. It went bankrupt.
No.
Yeah. And then the koi business, Colburn Aquarium, I did that for many years with him, cleaned commercial aquariums when it was a thing. Like when aquariums used to be in doctor's offices and stuff. And that's how I learned huma huma nuka nuka waka waka. It's a Hawaiian fish.
Ah.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Good times.
Oh yeah. And you know the sad thing is it only got worse as I got older. And the staff had to deal with it.
To hear those stories, we need a donation.
$10 donation.
It is
per
fundraising
story.
Friday.
Oh man. Oh, it's so incredible. It's just insanity. What you hear. And what I hear now too. And articles that I get sent and all that stuff, and I'm just going, man, why? And to hear the, what is it called? Convenient fictions?
Confabulations.
Well, it's pure confabulating, but it's like the convenient fictions.
Lay down, Chloe.
She
Is she laying down?
Yeah. She's just under your chair. She's not even looking at the monkeys, she's looking at the ferrets.
She wants to play again.
It's insanity. And now you have another story?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, will it top Ollie's?
No, not that kind of. What? Oh. No, Holly's was pretty funny.
When Holly called me, she's like, I'm gonna tell you a story because I'm going home to a house that's asleep and I can't tell anybody.
I have to tell you.
It was pretty
Was
good.
it night?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like 8.
I was like, and I knew you'd be up.
I was just getting into bed, and I'm like, oh god. I thought something happened. I thought you got in a car wreck or something.
No, every time I call you, doesn't get him in a wreck.
All at 8:10 at night, and you're driving home from church. Anyway, but you know, that's why like we all have stress in our lives and don't eat right. And
I know.
today I had 3 cups of coffee and a Red Bull, and it just felt like the good old days. But I'm still tired. So, well, I'm gonna go get Holly's puppy.
Has to do with the weather too.
It does, yeah. I'm gonna get Holly's puppy. I'll go live on Patreon. Show you guys that, and then we will we'll be live tomorrow to introduce you to her new puppy that she's naming and not her parents or her sister because
It doesn't have a name already?
it's Moose.
It's Moose, but my brother literally has a 2-year-old black lab named Moose.
Oh.
And not to mention, no offense, but your parents or your family kind of comes up with stupid names here and there.
What are you talking about? Bodie's awesome. I love Bodie.
Didn't you name Bodie?
No, actually, my mom did.
Well, I'm talking about your dad wanted Spur. What was it?
Spud.
Spud. Yeah, that's dumb. Sorry, no offense, but that's dumb. That's like boy and girl classification.
All right.
We're gonna name this one boy because it's a boy. We're gonna name this one girl because it's a girl. Ta-da! We're gonna name this animal Odie Cologne the 12th. Oh, I'm gonna get all my own animals and I'm gonna name them after the animals that I've already had in my life, like Sasha.
Tahoe.
Tahoe and Sierra, like my first wolves that we had. And, you know, I'm going to name this Badger Badgie, and I'm going to name this Raccoon Church.
Because I can't remember any other name.
If you just keep renaming the same name, you'll never be wrong.
That's true.
You know, but the worst part is when he'd come here and he wouldn't know what wolves were what wolves.
I know.
This is Tahoe. No, Tahoe died 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is, which one is this? Oh, are you dang.
All right.
Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Look forward to your. Are you going to be on Patreon
Patreon only.
on the way down there?
Not on the way down, but I will be on it when I get there.
Okay. All right. So Patreon, if you sign up today,
$10 lives.
you might get a
You'll
free.
You'll see Aaron loses
No,
Yeah.
that free giveaway we're
Oh
doing.
yeah, that's right. We're doing the giveaway of the paw print. So and then patrons who've been on for a while, we'll have a drawing disc for you guys too. So
Yep.
don't worry.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Where's this one at? Is this one the X?
Yeah, it's fine.